Hello, kicking YouTube. Oh, look at you cannot see me's. Now you can. Hello. We are here for another fun and exciting adventure. We are at episode 61. And we left off right at the edge of something particularly crazy. So let's delve right into it. As I make sure that my filters are good. Hello, everybody.
Sound is good.
Hello.
Yeah.
I have to put my headphones on.
Oh. Alrighty. So, what do y'all remember the happenstances from last time?
Well, we went into kind of the underground homie cave place where Amir, a fairy, had been watching over two little copper dragon boards. Who I'm not sure if the rest of the party clocked it, but for the most no, I think Amir ended up explaining to people that they were Sledge's kids, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cecile clocked it right away and needed a minute, and then noticed that Timbers needed a minute too, and was just like, cool, I'm just gonna sit out here with Timbers for minutes. Just there was some talking there at the Heroes Feast. The kids got entertained by various individuals. Alyssa, I think, Nyla. I can't remember if Hydroon did shenanigans with them. It was mainly Alyssa.
No.
Gunter and Yerma. Guntar is very, very interested in Cece's gun. And then it was noticed that Nyla didn't have armor, and people were talking about part of the trip. Oh, that's later. Anyway, it's noted that Nyla didn't have armor, and the two kids looked at Nyla, and Guntar looked at his sister, did the size comparison thing, ran off, and they came back and gifted Nyla with some copper dragonhide armor. Because really, she's the only one here that would fit it.
Right.
And then, more discussing happened, in which basically Cecile found out more from Timbers about, Timbers' backstories with more devilish-like creatures and how one attacked his village and killed his child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, indeed.
Back. Explaining the reaction. Fairy. Then it was like, all right, you take the time you need. And then there was some after Heroes Feasts. Alyssa, Amir, and Cecile sat down and talked to figure out what the game plan would be. It was determined Cecile would use the helm to get back to Waterdeep, because she didn't want to try and leave the forest to not a teleportation circle, due to how teleportation in this forest works sometimes, a lot of the time. And then figure out a way to get either teleported back or teleport to the line where Sir Istval was, in order to get back to the group without running the risk of showing up somewhere random in these woods and having no clue where the rest of them were. Took Amir and before we left though, kids were told to gather their stuff up, and Amir got to give Guntar the "yes, we are going ghost." Guntar got really, really excited. and had been seen putting some suspiciously round packages into his bag. Like, okay. Everybody left the little cove, and Guntar basically collapsed the place in on itself. The Cecile then took the kids and Amir to Waterdeep, where Amir explained everything to Remy and Lady Silverhand, and then it was trying to figure out the best place for the kids for the time being. Because Amir did great for, the week and change, 2 weeks or so, watching the kids, but Amir is not the parenting type. So, ended up calling Sister Gurel, thanks to Lady Silverhand, where she turned a mirror into kind of like a scrying, sending combo mirror type thing
Mhm.
to Sister Gurel.
You said we.
Huh? Anyway, talked to Sister Gurel, and, Cecile was like, hey, I got these 2 copper dragon born teenagers, which Sister Gurel went, oh, okay. And they got very excited, which even like both Cecile and Lady Silverhand were just kind of like, oh, okay, you're real excited to have small humans. Okay, cool. It was determined Remy and Amir and the kids would teleport to Blackfall. To take the kids there, Remy needed to pick up a boat anyway. And Amir would then see the kids off and then go off wherever the hell Amir is. And Lady Silverhand gave Cecile a necklace to give back to Sir Istval pretty reliably, pretty much exactly. Showed back up, small chat, and then zoomed through the forest back to everybody.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Got back. Was then determined, wait, our cleric also doesn't have armor. Alyssa pointed out that she had some black dragonhide armor, I believe,
Yep.
coloring.
Yep.
Black
Which
shirts.
Alita looked at the party and went, how the fuck do I get this on? To which I think both Hydrune and Cecile, like, it was first just Cecile, and then we heard, like, this was kind of mid-travel, and it was like, okay, we need to stop and do this. And then we heard a crashing in the forest, which caused Cecile to drag Alita down to the ground to be safe, and then it was, okay, part of the party is going to go up ahead. Hydrune started helping Cecile get the armor on Alita, just to get protection there. Because it was crash and then it was shout, and we didn't know what the fuck was going on. So we eventually went into a cove area where we spotted a elf, kind of trapped under a tree. Is it an elf or a hat? Okay, elf trapped under a tree. Timbers decided to converse with her. Tried the normal way and then did the spore way, which instantly flagged the druid that the elf that they were talking to another druid. I think Timbers then tried to cast gaseous form on the elf, which didn't work. Oh no. First thing was tried to cast reduce on the tree, so that then we could just move the tree, but the tree did not reduce. Then tried gaseous form, and that didn't work correctly, and then it was just, okay, let's just try and lift this tree off of this elf. Because so far she hadn't pinged anybody as being, untruthful with their situation, as far as anybody could actually tell. I think Cecile, Alyssa, and Hydrune started trying to pull up on it, and even then it was sketchy. It wasn't quite working, and then when it finally started to work, all of a sudden, The tree just started moving on its own, and it was determined that there were 2 more tree-like entities that got up, and the druid told us, "Hey, you did a good job because we didn't just ignore some random person in the woods. We weren't so focused on the goal of, find the dragon. We still stopped to help somebody, and so we were all given a boon, which I think was kind of like a flower necklace type thing." Which could have gone badly because if we didn't help her, or if we made, we tried to harm her in some way, we could have been cursed. Because this particular druid is the archdruid in charge of at least this region of the Misty Forests. Which, pinged in Cecile's brain of like, oh, this is like basically a level 20 druid. If this is strong druid and you do not want to piss off a strong druid. Especially if you're trying to walk through her woods. But no, we did the right thing. So we got the little necklace, and that made the path that we needed to go much, much clearer. Kind of like the underbrush kind of moved away. Ground got a little bit more smooth, and whenever we kind of are just like, where do we go now? We'll get hints. As opposed to, potentially getting cursed by that druid and this becoming a real pain in the ass. That's where we left off. Yeah.
Yep. So right off the bat, I need everybody to roll a perception check.
No, but
As you
how would
guys
that if
are
I actually
continuing down the road.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
I fucking see all.
I mean, Timmy knows my passive.
I'm rolling
still gonna
for
roll my regular.
uh
I rolled a nat
With,
1.
My regular's pretty good. Wolf. Oh, the net. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Let Eric.
You need me to press the button? Or are you gonna
Alita, man,
Hand roll
these
it.
trees
I
look,
got it.
these are some
I'm
pretty
gonna hand
neat.
roll it.
Okay.
These leaves
I
look
know,
nice
right?
and
They're
suspicious.
such nice trees. Why don't
Man,
you
these
I
trees
hire
are
got
them to
mighty
trees?
suspicious.
24,
Yeah.
and then Alyssa rolling now. Oh, 9, and then plus her perception. 8. Wait, 8 plus 8 is 16.
Mm-hmm.
17?
Well, between the smallest and largest amongst you, you hear up ahead a river that you guys seem to be coming up against. So kind of like just around the bend, there seems to be
Oh, they got a river.
a river up ahead. Which, given certain hints and tips and things like that, you guys are believing you guys are in the right direction.
Do we get the vibe of follow the river to find the waterfall?
Yes.
Follow the river bit down.
So the river kind of tees as you guys get to the next clearing. The river crosses you, but it seems to be running from your left to right. So you guys are
So we
heading
want to go left.
eastbound.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we want to turn more northwards to follow it. I mean, follow it whatever direction it's coming from. Basically. Cecile's good. Is it more clear right next to the river, or do the trees kind of like run right up to it?
I mean, the trees still kind of run right up to it, but there is a bit of a gap that if you want to follow the bank, you can. It's clearer if you go to the far side of the river and go that direction than it is on the side that you're on.
True. Okay. Mm. How wide is the river?
About 30 or so feet across. It doesn't appear that deep.
I mean,
But
I'm
you
gonna
can't-
check it out.
You can't necessarily see the bottom because it is a fairly fast moving river.
Cecile is going to kind of like how fast are we talking here? Like actually, Cecile will take like some grass or something like that.
Fast enough
Or a
where if
twig
somebody
and chuck it.
can fast enough to where the undertow would be pretty strong.
Yeah, I basically chuck like a twig into it to see how fast the twig goes.
You toss the twig in, and I mean, you could probably still run to beat it in a sprint, but
Yeah.
it does
That's
move fairly
still
quickly.
fast. Okay.
So what you're saying is we need to eat the small ones and the tall ones that make a leap of faith.
Or Cecile, Cecile wants to like brace up against a tree or something, one of the closer trees,
Mhm.
just to test and stick like a foot in to see how deep it is. Like, actually, I'll find a tree branch and like stick it in to like try to get a better gauge of how deep it is, I guess.
Okay. So you find long stick, and you kind of like wait out a little bit and start like sticking around.
I'm going very, very slowly.
For you, if you were to try to walk across at the deepest point, it would come up to your chest level, high chest level.
Okay, so the gnomes can't cross.
And you're 7 foot, so it's at least about like 6'5" or so.
Oh, it's 6'5". Shit. I thought it was
Hmm.
closer to like
Deeper-
5'5".
It's
Uh,
deeper than Hydron
Cecile,
is tall.
Yeah, you're 7
Cecile won't-
something.
yeah, if Cecile can tell it's getting that deep, and I'm
So for the
strong enough to
normal-
be okay with it.
For the normal mediums, they would probably have to do a couple of swim checks to get across.
One issue with that, Nyla doesn't know how to swim, so
But
Hold
that's why I said
on.
for the normal
This
mediums,
is thought process. Cecile hasn't.
for the two smallies, for the two of you that are smaller, yeah, this is
Can
potentially
I
a
make
death
it all
trap.
the way across?
Yeah, I mean, it's you go slow and struggle. You know, it's gonna the undertow is pretty strong, so it's kind of like
I have an idea.
when you're like
Just
when
wait.
you're like waiting around in, like when you wait around in a pool and you get it up to your like chest level and you're just like, here we go, I gotta push, but a little bit extra resistance because you have an undertow pressing up against you, so you
So
have this
Cecile will
rushing
back up.
water.
Cecile will back up and ask. We can tie some rope around one tree. I can walk across with the rope and tie it across. I don't want to use spells right now because
No,
we might run into a dragon.
I'm not gonna ask about spells.
I-
Fucking hell. I
Oh,
was gonna say
that Perma. That
That was-
wasn't directed at you.
Yeah.
Calm
Oh.
down. That wasn't anger from me. That was Cecile voicing out. I don't want to use spells.
my
but
theory
Hope
is
would be better.
we have
Raise a hand.
javelins. Oh no, she doesn't have javelins. Wait, yes she does.
Um,
I think.
What timbers?
I can turn into I can wall shape into a spider and shoot web across.
And We
Make-
have rope.
Yeah, but at least
You
with
wild
that's
shape, you're out of a wild shape.
only one.
I
I'm-
have-
I'll still
And
be able
even
to
a
do it.
giant spider, it would take time to produce enough web for somebody to walk across.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Especially Cecile.
Like,
Yeah,
Cecile-
Alyssa-
I got.
like-
I have one more plan up my sleeve.
I'll look at
I-
Alyssa and be
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll look at Alyssa and be like, javelins.
Because if
I-
we
I-
did
I-
like a type rope kind of thing, one javelin on one end with one rope, and then tie it to another javelin.
You would
Okay,
still
so
need
Perma,
someone to wade across.
javelins are skinny, sharp-pointed sticks. They don't really have a good way to get rope to stay around it unless you have it specifically tied and put in a specific spot in a tree, and then you're relying on the javelin to not break.
Like a pitchfork,
Yeah.
you could put it around a tine and stick it into a tree. That'd be a different story. But tying
Yeah, so
rope
Cecile's
around a
just saying
stick, yeah, it will get
she
your
can
rope
get
across, but it's gonna
across.
slide around.
Like, Cecile can get across. We tie her
Or-
rope on one side, she takes rope across and ties it on the other side.
Okay.
Or even
then,
spears, considering they have a lug right behind the head.
so what Alyssa will do is she'll grab out her rope, the hempen,
Yeah, hempen.
hempen of 50 feet, and give it to Cecile.
Oh, we'll tie it on one side.
Okay.
I
And
Yeah.
then
Oh, what's up, Timbers?
I can launch into a mammoth, giant elephant, and climb back, and I walk across.
I still don't think you should use your wild shape if we don't need to.
Even if I watch, I still have powers to use. I'll be right back. Sorry,
Yeah.
emergency.
Cecile is gonna continue explaining to Timbers like, Cecile understands druids. Like, Cecile understands druids really well. And she's sitting here like, yes, I'm not talking you're losing power by using a wild shape, but you're losing hit points. Because if you wild shape, like if you're at 1 hit point, you can wild shape into something with like 50 or 60. That will save your ass for the time being. Like, that's what Cecile's trying to get through to Timbers. Like, using a wild shape is kind of like using a potion of superiority for a paper cut in this situation. Oh, wait for him to get back. But Cecile's, like, while talking with Timbers, is just with Alyssa tying off one side of this rope, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now you said it comes up to like here.
Yeah.
So, oh, so yeah, you said it got up to like 6 foot something,
Mm-hmm.
right?
oh shit,
Okay.
shit. How tall
So-
is Alyssa then?
Oh no, it's above. I think the only 2 people in the party who would have heads above water. Well, how tall is Cece? Furbolgs tend to be pretty tall. Mouse, how tall is Cece? Matt, how tall is Cece?
6'1", 6'2".
Okay, so yeah, Cecile is the only person whose head is kind of like, if it's here, yeah, it's, yeah. Cecile's the only one capable of like
If it wasn't for, what was it, current or undertow?
undertow.
Undertow.
If it wasn't for the undertow, well, Hydron could swim across, technically. But
Well, it's
That's
undertow
also-
and a hell of a current on top of it.
But
Yeah.
say it's 30 feet
Combo
across, so you're looking at maybe 2 checks to get across.
And Cecile is sitting there like, I am
and
strong and fairly heavy, and I had issues
Yeah, and
walking.
that ended up being what, athletics or acrobatics?
I didn't have
Athletics.
to roll per Timmy, but Cecile is also like Cecile's like, what we'll do.
Knowing your strength score and what you have in it, even on a low roll, you would still pass the checks to get across.
Okay.
But that would just be the slow waiting, walking, holding
I'm
the
probably
rope.
also
Like, I
using the
gotcha.
stick. Yeah, I'm using the stick to help with it a bit.
Yeah.
That and Cecile, like, the other option here, I'd rather try the rope first. And Cecile's plan is get across, tie off the rope, and then go back to the center, like the deepest part, and stay there. And that way,
Be a helping point
I
in the
can
middle.
help people get across, and also if
Yeah.
people struggle or shit goes down,
Better
Cecile's gonna
chance
pop
of
a giant
grabbing.
might. I can grab, and I could giant might, and basically just turn it into waist high water. Just be like, and now I am 8 times as heavy, so I go from 200 something pounds total to
You become a
1,600
boulder.
pounds.
Yeah, you become a
become a boulder.
boulder in the water.
But it only lasts a minute, so I don't want to pop that until I have to pop that.
Mm-hmm.
That and then by being at the halfway point to get the smalls across, I might just pop a giant's might and pick them up and bring them across. Just be like, come on.
Alrighty. So you're gonna tie
Yeah, I
off
take
one rope.
is Timbers back or no? No. Alright. Yeah, tie it off with Alyssa's help, just to make sure it's good, solid knot, and then walking across with the other rope, end of the rope, to tie it again.
Okay.
And I'm intentionally, I don't want it up high, like I don't want them having to do this,
Mm-hmm.
because that takes out a lot of stability, because you want to not get pushed by the current, so if you're doing this, it's, yeah. So I want the rope closer
More
to,
level.
yeah, closer to where, more closer to the ground, so that it's easier.
Okay. Okay.
Can Alyssa help with that, or she?
Oh yeah. The ranger would know the knots.
All right, so I'll do that.
Knots.
Because she's a naughty ranger.
Oh
I
my!
had to. I had to.
No, you know what? That was
Oh.
perfect. That was perfect, Cal. I like it.
Oh.
Sorry, what's up? I apologize.
I cracked a bad dad joke.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Alyssa helping what? Get across to tie off the other end?
No, just tying off the ropes in general. I made the comment that the ranger would know knots, and Cal said because
That's
it's a naughty
why-
ranger.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I want Alyssa tying off one end, because it's like,
Yeah, she'll tie one off one end,
So then,
and she'll give you a
like
signal.
Cecile will like watch very closely to how this is tied, you know? Like she's okay-ish, but I forgot that I'm actually proficient with survival. Cool. Didn't remember that. But yeah, I'm still watching Alyssa do it, and then taking the rope across to tie it off on the other end.
So, survival roll.
Oh, that was up to Timmy. I didn't know if check would be involved. I just want Timmy to.
Yeah, why not, for shiz and giggles?
Nat
Nice.
20.
There you go. So yeah, at least on the side that you guys are starting from, that knot is secured.
Can I have the advantage for my rope tie?
I will give the inspiration. Can I give the inspiration to or is that in combat?
No, not 20 is
That's
a
all
nat
the
I'll give
20.
the
I said I
That-
was watching very closely to make sure that I tie my side just to secure it.
I'm giving that inspiration to Cecile.
Sweet.
All right. So you take the other end and you start wading through.
Yep.
Takes you a good
First-
couple of minutes to wade through. You're taking your time. You got the stick. You're just trying to make sure that you got sure footing. But between your strength and whatnot, you easily wade across. You get over to the other side of the bank. And there's just enough rope that you can tie it around something sturdy enough and tie that knot off.
Sweet.
And now we need to see if your memory holds with a survival check of your own.
$18?
Well enough.
Yep. Okay.
So you mimic that knot really well. There's just maybe a few inches of leeway, of extra.
Okay. Nope, that's good.
But now you have
and
a rope
then-
dangling just above the water.
Sweet, sweet. And then I will take the I'm trying not to use the rope too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to weigh it down with me trying to use it to help me. I
Okay.
want it to be at its full capacity of whatever weight it can hold to help other people, but then I'm going to basically kind of like get my feet kind of set there in the middle and I'm just holding it, but I am braced in the middle to kind of help people across.
Yeah. Yeah, so you wade out into the middle.
Mhm.
And you find shuffle some rocks and
was there
pebbles
anything
around.
on the other side? When I got to the other side and tied it off, did I see anything weird or
No.
okay?
At the moment, this area seems kind of barren
Sweet.
and quiet. All you can hear is the river just whooshing. Granted, due to how fast it is going and whatnot, it is in the amount of rocks and whatnot in the water. It's hard to call. Like if you're telling people what to do on the other side of the river, you gotta shout pretty good because they can't hear you otherwise.
So she'll look at everybody and be like, all right,
What about basic
Falls
hand
first.
signals that one of the sisters could understand?
Oh yeah, 30 feet, easy to spot.
yeah.
It's just the volume
it's
of the
just-
raging of the water.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And signal of
So we'll kind of showcase Cecile in the middle. And who tries to go across first?
I suppose Aelita will.
I'll hold off for last so I can kind of keep communication between the sides with hand signals.
All right, so you go ahead and start traversing across.
well, it's not
Um,
super duper deep for the whole thing, right?
No,
Like
yeah,
the deepest how wide is the deepest part?
like how wide?
Yeah, so like because it's not
about
that deep the whole time.
15 feet.
Oh, so like half of it.
Mhm.
So basically it's
But
7 feet.
For most people, they can still
7
wade out
feet,
pretty
so-
good and then grab the rope
Yeah.
to kind of
Yeah,
pull
okay.
themselves across.
Okay.
And so, with Cecile assisting, I need a athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
You gotta stop stealing my mouse. I know you're a cat. Come on.
Oy.
How about
Does she
No.
get close
Quickly!
enough to me?
Huh?
How close does she get to me?
Well, you only need to start grabbing the rope around the deep point.
Okay.
So she's about 10 or so feet away from you. But quickly, Dex save.
If I see her starting to struggle, I'm moving closer. I know I can't move a ton, but
Dirty
4.
20.
So yeah, your footing slipped, but you have a death grip on that rope. You kind of have that whole dangle moment, but you get yourself back on. Like, yep, nope, meant to do that. Yep, cool.
yeah, Cecile shifts closer. It's like,
Insert complaining about armor here.
Oh yeah, complaining about the armor. Oh no. All right,
That's
and
fair.
so I'll need another acrobatics or athletics with advantage because now Cecile's like inched herself closer to grab if necessary.
closer.
Nope, they're the same modifiers. I'm just gonna go with acrobatics. Yeah.
There you go.
Better.
So yeah, you inch your way closer. You get Cecile's like push of like, here, let me get you over here, and very quickly traverses the deep part so you can, touch bottom again and get yourself out of the on the other side of the bank. So, Alita first fully across. Next.
Alyssa can do it next.
Okay.
So she starts making her way down.
Athletics or
the rope.
acrobatics with advantage. Let's say for some people it's probably going to be like, yep, nope, I'm just like skipping across the rope.
Cecile has changed her strategy from being right in the middle to like, okay, the first check beginning part,
Oh,
shift the light. You get advantage.
okay, that was a 1. 7 plus 9. Okay,
16.
16.
Okay, good enough to kind of going slow, but making a way across.
The first roll I got a 1, I was like, oh shit.
Yep, and now I need
So
that
now you
once
made
more.
it halfway.
Yep, you made it halfway
half.
point. Now do it again
Again,
with
advantage again.
advantage. Yep,
Cecile is standing right here.
roll twice, take the highest.
5 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'm gonna need a deck save.
Shit, 19.
Plus-
Plus. Deck save. 19 plus 9 is 28.
Between managing to grab that rope before getting yanked under by the undertow, and given that Cecile was right there to quickly grab
Cecile
an arm.
grabs rope and like does the mom arm like behind like
Like, no,
Hey, no,
you're not going
this
anywhere.
is why I came back and get back up. Okay, cool. And then like he has like a push across.
shift back over.
Alyssa would just kind of like cough a bit and just look over. She's like, thank you. That could have been bad.
Next up.
Easy.
CC's gonna go. Boo-doo-doo.
Like I said, Hydra's going last to be able to keep like hand signal communication.
Right now, the smart reasoning why you guys are getting across so well is because your tall one decided I'm going to wade back out in the middle and help.
Mhm.
If it
like
was
we
just
have a rope.
ropes, now everybody goes.
Rope gives you the ability to deck save.
Uh-huh.
I'm making the whole journey easier.
And then if they fail the dex save, you also have the ability to dex check to grab, or
I can try to grab. If I can at least get a hand on them, I'm currently aligned with Spring.
Mhm.
So worst case scenario, if I can
Mhm.
smack a hand on them, I am face stepping them to the other, like, because I'm aligned with the one where I can face step other people.
Yep.
So it's like, you go over
But
there now.
considering that you're there trying to like guide them and catch them, they're getting an advantage on the check anyway.
So what rolls?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one's higher, with advantage.
With advantage?
With advantage. Because Cecile's waded out in the water. Excellent. You make it to the halfway point. You've seen where everybody else is slipping up, so you're like, no, I got this. Okay, cool. Let me show you. Okay, cool. And I need it one more time with advantage.
Once more with feeling.
22.
Once more with feeling.
All right, yeah. Man, you made that look easy. You just kind of
I mean,
You
he is
bet-
the second tallest person in the party.
you barely
So,
get your
like,
you make yourself across, barely getting your boots wet. Like there's nothing.
barely getting your boots when you swimming.
Oh, I know. But no, yeah, you get across with much vigor. Like, oh, that's where they
If you
slipped.
said
I'm
it's
just gonna
up
keep
to
going.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're basically doing this in the water, like rope,
Um,
grabbing the rope.
Okay. So,
Is there a
Cecile,
half point where for me is like waist?
Huh?
Like if I stand in like waist deep water, can I help as well from the other halfway point?
I mean, yeah, if you want to wade in just a few feet to
just a little bit.
Yeah.
just to help grab,
I mean-
kind of thing.
So the next two
Yep.
are probably going to be a little simple because you said it's up to here for me.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk over and just hold out my hands to Nyla. Like, come here. You're getting a ride.
Now
Come on.
she's gonna be like, "Eh." She's like looking at the water. Just basically, this is her face right now. Just
Get on my back. Sit on
she'll, like,
shoulders. Not piggyback, on shoulders.
Eh,
she'll like go up or climb up on her shoulders.
Okay.
Hey, Badger, how wide is the river?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, never mind.
We already have a rope going across.
Rope system in place. Everybody else is
You've got 3 people across. and
waded
I'm
across.
currently just carrying Nyla across. And I will kind of use the rope to help me stabilize a bit since I've got
Yep.
the
So you
extra weight
took
up top. But
You tell everybody else to pause while you wade back over to the other side where you can probably either hand off Nyla to CC or truck across to where they can land up. Just
I'll
on
way
the,
back over. I'll just look at Timbers and be like, you want to ride? Or
Timber basically cracks his knuckles. He's like, "Don't worry, I got this." He pretty much pulls out his mimic whip just in case. And pretty much, I'm gonna try to wade across.
this is probably the
You're gonna use
time
the
that
rope
everybody
and
wishes
swim?
that they. This is probably the time everybody wishes they had
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kirk,
use
who
the
could
rope.
either dimension door everybody over or,
I
pick
just
up,
don't want to use
Yeah.
the
pick up
spells,
somebody,
but I don't
fly
have
over,
to.
pick up somebody, fly over, pick up somebody, fly
I
over.
considered for a minute, like, just going Giant Smite and just going, and put you over there, and put you over there, just put you over there. But I was like, let's try to save shit if we can.
Yep.
You're gonna swim, Timbers?
Nah, I'm basically gonna use the rope, but I have my mimic whip in my hand just in case.
So Cecile is like the parent with the child at the pool who's learning to swim for the first time, just like following, like just basically following along, letting Timbers do it. Not,
All right, Timbers.
but I'm
Ath-
literally standing here. If he loses his grip, he falls.
Athletics or acrobatics with advantage. Whichever's higher. Very well, very well. Yeah, you're like, I got this. And Seal's like, okay, cool. I'm here engaging. No, fuck off. I got this. You're just chugging
I
along.
help Nyla because Nyla's like, I can't swim. Just like, okay, we're
You
just not.
you easily get to the halfway
We're not
point.
gonna try it with you.
Well, also, this is not your guys' first water adventure for a lot of you.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Second
sharks. The sharks. And
The
then
sharks.
need one more of those checks with advantage.
That was almost. That is a 20. And
Nice.
that's
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you just zoom across and pop up out of the water, and you're on the bank. You're fine.
I'd like to do like a little like like a little flip in the air, kind of like a little showboating thing.
A little backflip,
Alright.
like yeah.
I'll scoot back.
Yeah, like a little. Would that be a performance? Oh God.
Yes.
Oh, God. I haven't.
Get back
Okay.
and look at
Here
you
we
and be
go.
like, right.
Ouch. Ow, that.
Yeah, you get mid backflip and you just end up face planting the mud.
Scorpion.
Oh,
A
buddy.
scorpion. Basically, footprint in the back of my head.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Yep. You've seen everybody else do it. You just kind of start pulling yourself across.
And
And one more to
then
round it out.
23.
All right. You make it over with
Not
the
Hadrian's first time
others.
using the rope to cross a river.
Cecile's like following behind you because you're the last one over. So
Oh no, I'm
Cecile.
gonna backtrack and untie the rope.
we're going to backtrack and untie the rope. Okay. So you go back to the first
Get the
bank.
rope back.
Take the rope.
Because you get rope, come back with rope. Plus, then if the cultists come through this way, they
Figure out their
can't
own
use
way.
the rope.
Fair.
Figure out your own way across.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So now I need marching order as you
Go
guys start
first.
heading north from the
I'll
bank.
stick in the back like I was before.
Near
Alyssa
the
will go
front.
front.
I'll be in the back with Hadroon.
Put one of the tankies
Really?
back there, so I figured I'll do it.
Yeah, no, yeah, Hadroon. Yeah, one of the
Nyla's gonna
tankies. I'll just have you as support.
Nyla's gonna be somewhere in the middle.
CC is gonna be more towards the front.
I hope you didn't hear that, Hadroon.
Okay.
I'll be behind CC.
Oh, I heard it.
Also, mainly because I'm tall as fuck, which means people can use me as cover.
And I didn't hear what Alita said.
Oh, we're probably gonna sandwich CC or Alita between CC and Cecile because that's typically how it ends up falling somehow.
What was that? What was that? I heard muttering, and I heard Timber's fucked up.
Alrighty. So you guys are now heading north. The forest gets denser, gets darker. There's this really weird magical presence.
Oh.
Remember that people within 10 feet of me are without fear and have advantage, I believe.
From what now?
Brilliant.
My traits. I'm trying to find
Nah. Alrighty. So you guys are heading through, and eventually off in the distance, you guys see the river open up to a pond and a rather wide and loud as hell waterfall.
Okay.
And the area around the pond looks well trampled, as if an army had camped here. There's really no sign of people. But this whole clearing feels like a massive clearing. And all you can hear is that powerful boom as this waterfall is coming out of a hillside.
Just a roar.
And anybody that wants to roll a history or investigation check.
I found it's aura protection. They
8
have
plus
within
6
10 feet of me.
or what's 8 plus 6?
17 on
Mhm.
history.
Fucking dirty
Within
20
10
done.
feet of me, they have plus 2 ball saving throw
14.
and cannot be frightened.
Okay. So remember that when the time comes.
I'll do
Question.
guess.
The
I don't know.
I
Shit.
think it was.
Fine.
I'm looking at it. I think it was the Great Dragon Eye Amulet. No, not the Dragon Eye Amulet.
This time you didn't remember anything.
I'm looking for it. I don't know if it was under feats or traits.
What is the specific? Oh, did you find it?
Danger? Yeah, danger sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that and see if I can't see any of like going into the area, like the center of it, kind of would be bad, or if like she's picking up anything nearby.
Like, what all does danger
Is that a
sense?
thing is that a thing you activate, or is that just a thing you're able? Like, is that just a thing that you?
I wish I could send it to the game log, but I can't.
Hold on.
What is it under?
It's underneath reckless attack and above primal knowledge.
Which tab? Features
in
and traits?
Features and traits. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a thing. That's not a thing you activate. You have advantage
Oh,
on
that's
dex
not a
saving
thing you
throws
activate.
against effects that you can see. So basically,
Oh, okay.
if you see it coming, you've got a better chance than most to avoid it.
Essentially,
Like
if you
Spidey
if you roll well on a perception check, you kind of have a leg up on whatever it is that you see coming.
Gotcha. I want to try something, but I don't want to waste the slot.
Or
Granted,
you
there is
see what we
4.
get from the checks that we've already done.
Okay.
So for the few that rolled really high on investigation, Tibber, Cecile, and Hydrun specifically.
No, I did.
I
History.
did history.
Yeah, the two of us did history. Timbers
Yes.
investigation.
I did
Yes,
investigation.
and I said investigation or history will get you the same information.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
You
cool.
can
Okay.
tell that this waterfall is on top of a high cliff. Now, there's really no mountain in this area. The water seems to be fresh water out of the hillside. Seems to be underwater. There seems to be an underwater cavern that is running this water into the misty forest. And you know what's north of this forest, which is, the farmlands and whatnot. There's not a whole lot of mountainous region in the area, but somehow a lot of this water is following a downhill current to where you guys are at. It's probably unlike most things that would make sense given physics, because you guys are kind of in the lowlands anyway. So where's this water coming from? But the water that comes off of this is very fresh water. It's coming from a mountain somewhere. But it seems to be not coming down the slope of a mountain into the forest. It seems to be whatever it's coming from, all the water is running underground.
Can I guess an underwater aquifer?
Yeah, probably. Somewhere from high up near one of the mountains, there's a downward current. You don't know. And given the map of the Sword Coast and where you guys are currently at, let me bring that up quick. While it loads. So where you guys are at, which is like you guys are like over here right now, like to that point. You got this waterfall coming, and there's some hills and whatnot over by like Daggerford. And there's more hills way north of where you guys are at, like way over here. But this is like mountain water. You're not sure if this is coming from the lore, the uh,
The Great
the Great
Mountains.
Peak Mountains or from the Sword Mountains. You're not entirely sure where this source of water is coming from, or even if it's coming from those mountains at all. But that's just how fresh and clean this is coming from. But you know that it's got to be coming from some sort of an underwater source, and the closest water source that you guys know about is the river that runs from these mountainous peaks. So yeah, maybe it is coming underground, aqueducts from the Great Peaks running down into the Sea of the Sword Coast.
I mean, Cecile is just like it's the
But
Misty
it's all
Forest. shit.
underground.
Fucky.
And that's another thing too, is that it's the Misty Forest. Things are just kind of weird here anywhere,
What is physics?
right?
Never heard of her.
However, as you guys are passing up through this water, you can see, way up ahead, this clearing.
I would say once the waterfall comes into view,
Mhm.
Cecile's gonna be like, do we want to move more into the tree line? Or just be out in the open?
I'd say that's a good idea.
Stick closer to the trees to be less spotted.
All right, as
yeah,
you
I was
guys
just gonna agree with that.
start moving, kind of just off the path a little bit more to the right from the river, I need perception checks.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
Good job.
Perception
What?
tonight is not a good thing for me.
Watch me roll terrible.
Yeah,
Never
you think
mind.
we're- You thankful you're not in my campaign.
Natty 20.
18, 19.
Was that 2 nat 20s from the two of you? No, that was a
No, Timber's got a
19.
19.
But still.
No, that's
I got
it.
it.
I got the 19.
15, 15.
And CC got 16. So yeah. Jeez. I call for a check and you guys deliver.
That's 23
Shotgun blast of
For
dice.
Alyssa.
for Alyssa. And then
Oh, yeah. Plenty high from the majority of the party.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, the only one who doesn't actually perceive this right away is Hydrune. As you guys get closer and closer to this waterfall, you start noticing thin strands of spider web begin to be seen in the forest, hanging almost invisible within the misty air. So you guys had to roll really freaking high to see this.
Probably like a dead stop of like.
The webbing combines with the dense mist of the forest to make the area around you guys heavily obscured and difficult terrain. All the way up to where you can see this pool in front of the waterfall.
But if we're on the bank, we don't have to deal with the spider webs.
You will as you get further up, but as you guys are right here, right now, still about like a quarter mile from the actual waterfall, you guys can see it up ahead. You're starting to notice these spider webs.
Oh goody. Getting flashbacks to that to Axel home.
And with the nat 20, and between that and Tiber's 19, you notice that because the webbing are mixed with this dense mist of the forest, the webbing itself looks wet.
Okay. The webbing
Hi-
itself looks wet.
Highlighting
Exactly
that
where it is.
getting rid, well, not only that, but also highlighting the fact of the webbings will probably not burn away easily. if
Yeah.
if a torch is used against them.
And this would have been Kirk's wet dream, just grabs one strand of that webbing and then just lightning bolt, and then it just connects into the fucking electrical system.
And
But
potentially
alas, Kirk is
shocking
not
all
there.
of us.
I know.
Is there? So we assume this has been the home base of the cult, right?
Just based on the information you have,
Well, not this
yeah,
area of the cult.
just-
You know what I mean?
yeah, just from the information you have and the descriptors that, especially Truth and its rider, seem wet whenever they show up somewhere.
All right. Okay.
You guys have been looking for some sort of like a pool or a cave, and from everybody you talked to in Atland, this was the closest and only thing that sparked any thought from anybody was, well, there's a waterfall way over there.
Mhm. And Alita and just the mapping of where the dragon has attacked, and what have you. So with the whole, like, maybe there's also cult members staying here. I want to see if there's any clear spot in any of the web. Like as we move forward, I'm trying to see if there's like I'll give my inspiration to Alyssa. In the form of like pointing out that the webbing's not just going to burn away, and maybe we should
Mhm.
stick close. Actually, stay more on the beach, because we don't know what the fuck that's going to trip.
Alyssa, survival.
Okay, you've got it. I also have something I want to try out.
Because you're in a weird spot, because force is one of Alyssa's favorite terrain, so the difficult terrain by having her lead won't really slow you guys down. But
17?
I don't think anybody has a favorite terrain of anything that is webbing filled. How much was that?
17.
17.
17? It looks like at one point there were a couple of different clearings or tunnels made through the webbing.
Okay.
But whatever has caused the webs have, for the most part, covered them back up.
Okay. If you'll relay that information to Cecile.
So whatever it is
And
still
then-
active in the area. Basically.
Uh,
Like recently active.
So you guys continue to walk closer to the waterfall?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But can I try doing Nature's Veil?
Huh?
It's as a bonus action, you can magically become invisible along with any equipment you are wearing or carrying until the start of your next turn.
That's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 6 seconds?
Yep.
If
It
it's
only
start of
lasts
your
a turn.
next turn, that is like an in battle thing.
Oh, that is an in battle thing.
But if you want, we can
Okay.
do a party sneak.
Yeah, I want to be sneaky. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what stealthy options she has.
All right. Well,
Like-
if you guys want to be sneaky, I will accept stealth checks. And since this is a group stealth, I only need the majority to roll high enough. So even if someone completely fumbles, as long as everybody else rolls high enough, you guys will be good.
What do you
19 for
have?
Hydroon.
What do you have as disadvantage?
What?
I have disadvantage on
You have the little D next to
Yep.
the stealth. You got to roll it with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Listen, all I've got is
More
a clue too.
Oh,
Okay,
wait, I
did
have a
fine.
finish on that.
I did
Okay.
fine. I did
So
fine.
that's the first roll.
Hmm.
And then
We had a couple
Second.
really strong stealths.
11 plus 9 is 12, 13,
It's a dirty 20.
20.
Oh, dirty 20.
30, 20.
Mm-hmm.
So tempted to use.
19, 21, dirty 20, 4, 12, 14.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm just double checking some shit.
As of right now, it's on the cusp.
Don't put this on me.
Like I said, if the majority rolls high enough, and right now it's 3-3.
No.
If you pass
I
the
have a
stealth check,
+2. I don't have disadvantage, but I've got a. Oh wait, I still have the inspo from Alyssa, right? Because I didn't use that. Okay, good.
So if you roll high enough, the group will be stealthy for this next bit.
I only have a +1, and I still rolled a 19.
Yeah, but I was rolling well earlier. I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Good call. Good call.
Motherfucker.
So try as the
the
group
11?
mights. So try as the group's might. A couple of you guys are like, okay, this is how you sneak. And it doesn't take more than a couple of steps to realize, okay, I can hear your feet. Do you have bells on your shoes? Like, come on, guys. Like, the rest of the party is
Alyssa's
just like, I am
Alyssa's
very
like,
sneaky.
"Be
Chink,
quiet,
chink,
damn it."
chink.
We're trying to be sneaky, but instead we're pulling a
Alyssa
Scooby and
wouldn't-
Shaggy.
Do that.
I am about as
Alyssa
sneaky as a
knows.
brick wall.
You're trying to sneak with a 6-foot something furbolg and a 7'3" fighter.
And a cleric in armor.
In her.
Alita is not
And a
only
gnome that doesn't like
wet,
being
but
wet.
is still trying to get used to the armor. So it's just a lot of squish, squish, squish. Oh,
That and
Oh,
we're
wait,
in the
the
fun
gnome that doesn't
of
like
we're
being
on
quiet
the
is actually
beach.
one of the ones who rolled high enough.
That we're
Right.
doing the whole beach/woods thing, which means it's not nice and clear pathing.
Mm-mm. So as you guys are letting Alyssa lead, you guys get kind of deeper and deeper.
Mhm.
And so you guys go from what? Quarter mile, like half of that.
Moving slowly, but yeah.
You guys are moving slowly. It's taking you guys a while. It's starting to get darker out. You guys were at this, all day kind of deal. The webbing starts to get thicker. You guys are having a harder time getting through while avoiding it. It's kind of like plucking off of armor and weapons as you guys are going through.
So we're not succeeding in being quiet, but we're like so far succeeding in not touching weapon.
But now you guys are encompassing an area that requires a lot more dexterity. So I need
Lovely.
a group dex check. As the travel, Alyssa's trying the hardest she can to find a path of the least amount of webs, but the
19.
closer you guys get, the harder it's becoming.
I've got to do a
Oh.
what now?
Oh, dex check. Is
Dex
that what
check.
it
To try to navigate while not touching the webbing.
was?
How about no?
Got a 19, a 22, an 11, and a 9.
Okay, wait. 15.
Yeah, CC is just limboing over here. We got the limbo limbo dundo,
25 for that one. For Alyssa.
Oh, for Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa's fine. Alyssa's just like
21. Nice.
That's a
Oh no,
dex
that's a
save.
dex save. Shit.
Let's say, is it the same
So,
number or not?
subtract 5.
Or, yeah, I'll just subtract whatever. 5
Subtract
from 21
5.
is still pretty good.
Yeah, that's still 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys are traversing, barely, sneaking through. And there's a moment where you see that one of these webs gets caught up on Alita's armor, and a little bit maybe caught up on Tibbers a little bit. And as they notice and duck under and try to get through a little thing, the webbing releases. And you all hear this kind of echo out into the forest. And there is this eerie silence. And as
I was
you're
just gonna flinch and just go, it doesn't sound good.
and as you guys are just momentarily frozen and trying to figure
I
out
have
what
my
the hell that
hand
was.
on my sword. I'm
Looking around kind of higher up into the trees, you can see, birds trapped, little critters that have been hunted.
mhm.
Alyssa has her axes out.
Scythe has
ready.
come out.
Nyla's rapier or Nyla's dragon longsword comes out, while Alyssa has her
Well,
blood
you
axe.
don't need to have it out. It's a free action to draw a weapon.
Yeah, but mine's just a poof, so it's like
Hand on pistol.
poof.
So Seal's waiting because we didn't see movement yet. So there was the off chance maybe it didn't get noticed. So I didn't want to draw the giant fucking greatsword out and hit more webs. Because that's what Cecile is 7'3". If I draw a greatsword, I'm hitting webs with it. More than likely. It was a miracle Cecile made it this far. Sometimes the height is a bad thing. I will say I can't be surprised. So, got that going for me.
Well, you guys kind of froze. And in this moment of freeze, and you guys are hearing this, what sounds to be like twanged wire echoing through, you can see some of this dew that has been gathered on this web start falling like rain.
I
And
can see the
after
foot twist of turning.
some of you guys start drawing weapons, and in that silence, you start hearing a reactionary reverberation slowly moving towards you guys.
Can I?
Fuck.
We've got webs all around us, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They're covered in water, so yeah, burning them away is not a great plan. Cutting away the webs, though. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cecile is going to try and, Cecile's goal is to try and cut webs so they can't, literally drop right on top of us as best they can. Trying to create space. So Cecile brings out great sword, gets some distance, and is basically, swinging it above her head, helicopter-esque with both arms, because I'm taller than everybody else, to try and, clear away web with this thing in order to give us more personal space, because right now it's like being underground with a burrowing creature that can just show up wherever it wants in Cecile's mind with how much web you've described.
Oh, yeah.
And Steel doesn't like that, so I'm trying to clear away as much web as possible to give us some space so they still kind of have to come to us.
You're trying to prevent us from becoming Frodo with Shelob.
Yeah. So I draw Azeron. And use my greatsword, which is 5 feet long.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Hey, hey, Badger.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I can wall shape it to a giant wolf spider again.
Well, eventually.
Eventually, okay.
You don't really see. I mean, this is all happening within like
Yeah,
so fucking
blink of
fast.
an yeah.
Because there's this moment of being caught unaware, but with some of your guys' passive perception, it's very easy to tell what is going on. But as you guys, as the seal tries to clear the webs immediately around you guys, you start looking around in between either rolled or passive perception. It's easy to spot. You see eyes into the shadows. You see things moving along the webbing until finally you're presented with
Woo.
and this is where I get to say, as long as the combat tracker is clear, roll for initiative.
Ooh.
At this point, I'm just about to pull a perma and start rolling with my regular dice. These dice clearly hate me today.
Honestly, for a cleric, it's not too bad. You know?
I'm blaming the fact that we put her in armor for all of her low checks so far.
Oh,
You're getting used to it. It's fine.
all right, Perma, let me know what you roll for Alyssa.
Did Parma step away?
Oh, no, sorry. I thought I was unmuted. 14.
14 for Alyssa.
Yes.
Alrighty. All right, and with everybody in by the looks of it, we start the top of the round with Nyla.
Okay, so upon seeing the spiders, looking over at my spell sheets, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a 7th level fireball right.
Which is how big?
It is, depending on the size,
20-foot radius. I
20
believe.
foot radius.
The way of the warrior.
Where are you putting it?
Right between here.
Over here to catch those three.
Yes.
Alrighty. What do they got to roll for half damage?
For half damage, it is a Dex 16.
Roll your damage.
All right. Fireball. 46 damage.
So as you chucked this fireball kind of like up and over, it catches three of these larger giant spiders as they're between skittering on the webbing or dropping down from the treetops above. And you notice that the webbing in the area also burn away But the fire doesn't spread as if they would if this was a dry scenario. You just kind of notice that after the flame clears out, that there is just this fireball-sized hole within the webbing.
Ooh.
Sphere clear.
As a bonus action, she's gonna use her bardic inspiration and give it to Hydrun,
Okay.
Yee.
and that'll end Nyla's turn.
Timbers.
All right, let's see what can Timbers do. What can Timbers do? What can Timbers do at this point? How far is the closest spire to me? This one's about 30 feet.
20, 25, 30-ish,
25,
closest to you.
Closest to you.
One down here.
One down here.
Yeah.
Hit select.
All right.
This one.
Yeah. All right. Since I gotta speak with animals, I think I should be able to talk to the spire. I think I should be able to talk to spire. Or at least it should understand me. I basically call out to it, trying to get its attention.
What do you say?
And, I pretty much I'm at the live base and just yell, "Hey, you eight-legged freak! Over here! Over here, 4 eyes or 8 eyes, whatever."
You just hear.
What do I hear?
Food.
Okay, good. So it can understand me. No, I'm not gonna use this as mockery. I'm actually gonna. I need to make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Nope.
It failed.
Yep.
All right, it's I use Gios on it, and I basically tell that spider, like, you now listen to me. You now listen to me, and I want you to help us attacking the other spiders.
Oh, and isn't there a minimum intelligence that you need on this thing for gas to work?
He plays Matt. Oh, here, let me just send it. Instead of just trying to read it out, just send a game log. I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is anything about like.
Did you cast speak with animals?
I have that, or that one's already prepared thanks to a warlock feat.
Wait.
Warlock
Wait.
feature.
So you always speak to animals? Or...
I can always speak to animals freely. Actually,
You don't have to cast it, really?
no, I don't.
Mm.
Yep, it's cool. I know, right?
Yeah, all it says, Tim, is if the creature can understand you.
Yep.
Okay.
And it has to do with it, or it'll take 5d10 psychic damage of a headache. So yeah, I just tell it basically. I basically give the command of attack the other spiders. And I'm gonna go ahead and since I guess everything is web, I guess it's gonna be difficult terrain. Because I got movement speed of 25.
Okay, yeah. Speak with animals is at will.
Yeah, it's the Eldritch Adept thing. Thank goodness for that.
Handy for a druid.
Uh-huh. All right. So you
Yup.
tell it to attack its other kin?
Yep. attack the other spiders. If it refuses, it'll take 5d10 psychic damage.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move 25 feet, so I'm gonna move right over, right about, if I measured correctly, right about here.
I need a dex save.
Oh boy, okay. Boy, all right, here we go. Oh, that was almost a 3. I would have been
Ye-
caught up in that.
Yep. Yup. But nope, you managed to kind of yank yourself out of the web that you kind of just ran right into, kind of deal.
Yeah, kind of like boing, 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 boing. Hey, this is pretty fun. Boingy, 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 boingy. It's like a fucking
All right.
trampoline.
That ends your turn.
That'll end my turn.
This one.
Yep, that one right there.
Alrighty. Alita does an 11 hit.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I got distracted talking to Spook.
Jeff, there's an 11 hit Alita. Is that what
Yeah.
you asked?
Yeah.
Not at armors. Oh, Alita's not in the combat tracker for us. I don't know if she is for you.
Oh, no. Which is
At least
weird.
from the little symbol extra hit points.
No, hold on.
She's got an AC of 12. Wait, no,
I
you
think
can
I'm
just
just
take your armor.
Yeah, I hadn't put it on yet.
Oh,
Or,
actually, like
in
put it
the-
on your sheet.
Yeah. Without the armor, I have an AC. I don't know if that's better.
And you said you are wearing it?
Yeah, I mean, we helped
I
her
have it on.
pretty
I just don't have it.
on the sheet.
Okay.
I just didn't put it on.
So yeah, no, that 11 does not hit your AC of 16.
Because I'm in D&D
Oh, you're breaking up a ton.
and I can't edit my character sheet from my phone.
You're getting a little crackly, but all right. So that misses Hydroon.
My
Okay.
laptop is overheating.
I'm gonna
Hypnosis.
Eldritch Blast all 3 of the big spiders here that are kind of grouped close together.
So like these two and the one that
These 2
Tiber's
and
charmed
this. Yep. No, oh
Okay.
wait, Timber's charmed. That one?
with
It-
Gies.
you hitting
Do I
it?
know?
Won't, no. As
Do I know that
far
Timber's charmed it?
with gas, even if you hit it, I don't see anything that says it's going to end the effect.
Nope.
Do I know
like,
that Timber's
yes.
charmed it?
Yeah, I would say so. Since basically, I think everyone could hear me yell out. Basically, well, no, I think everyone heard me talking spider.
Yeah,
At
given that
least
Tibbers
we
was
know
right
out.
behind you, I would say yes, you do know.
Okay, so it's those 2 and the one to the north of me.
Okay.
The other big one, purple.
Yeah.
So starting with the bottom one here.
Starting with that one.
All right.
Oh wait, hold up. That was a damage roll, not a hit roll. Shit.
No, I get you.
Wrong
I
button.
get you.
21 to hit.
That hits.
I'll just use that damage roll as a damage for that shot.
Okay. And you said you're doing
And-
one beam per.
Yes. So dirty 20 for the next one.
That'll hit.
14.
All right.
Ooh, that one is actually max damage. I love that.
And then
And
the
the
one,
one
the
to the
purple one
north.
north.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
With 13 damage.
Alrighty. So you pop off.
Yep.
They all kind of slightly recoil from the blast, but oh, okay.
That'll end my turn.
Surprised you didn't put repelling blast so you can push them back too.
Hmm.
How exactly did Alita get attacked? They fire something at them?
Yeah, it tried using its web ranged attack.
'Kay.
So it went hawk 2, but it missed. All right, Cecile.
Okay. Got webs all around us, don't we?
Mm-hmm. And they're varying in elevation.
So to get to the orange ring one here, do I have enough movement to just do that, or am I gonna have to make a check to get there?
You'd probably have to make one check to get there.
I'd be allowed to use athletics to get there.
Potentially,
Okay.
as long as it's
Yeah,
deck
that's where I
space.
want to go. Oh no, it's not. I figured.
Oh, you're just
sometimes
wanting.
people let athletics or acrobatics, but
Oh, you just want to like power
yeah,
blast through the
basically.
webbing.
I just want to blast through
Okay.
the webbing. I'm not
Okay.
trying to avoid the webbing. We've already startled these things.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
am
I'll allow
charging
flex
through it.
then.
Subtract 5 from this because the 15 is only if I'm using smithing tools. So yeah, it's actually a 28.
Still, you blast through like you've just made yourself a corridor of webbing. Anything that started to stick to you, you just ripped right through. And
We've alerted the things. I'm done being stealthy about this.
all right, so you're gonna go in for
Yep. Got hazard run out.
right.
Methinks. Might not take all 3 swings, but we'll find out.
Well, attack 1.
29.
That hits.
Cool.
Actually, 14,
That's double,
14, 28.
Yeah.
That
Over
crits.
double.
Do you want me to roll these d6s? So as a base, with the regular and the necrotic, I am doing 24 points of damage, and now I'm rolling 4d6 on top of that.
That's
plus
only if you want to try to. I mean, this is all one turn. If you just want to see what your
Mhm.
your damage
What?
is, but even without rolling, your minimum is enough to kill it.
Oh, cool.
That's
Sweet.
like-
You crit.
Uh,
It's 12 hit points left after the last is.
I did double that with just the maximum crit damage. I'll
What?
give that to Alyssa. Why not?
Okay.
Um,
Melissa's got inspo.
Do I still have movement? Or no?
Yeah, you got
If I
about
don't,
another
that's
10
okay.
feet.
Okay.
Well, wait, yours is 30 or 40?
30.
30? Yeah, you got 10 more feet.
Um,
And you can easily get
Mm.
to the other big one.
sure.
The little
2%.
guy behind it is like 15-ish feet.
Yeah, I'll go to the other big one then. Swing again. 23.
That'll hit.
So there's the regular. And then
Okay.
oh, we don't have a button for my
You should, but it's going to be further down. It's near your
oh, there it is. Yeah.
it's near one of your other bonus buttons.
So 20 points of damage from one swing to him. Or it.
You
Cool.
just rip in. It's like Hydrun goes, "Hey, watch this, mark," and then Cecile's like,
Got
This
it.
is the first time Cecile has used this sword in combat, so it is just like
"There's Hydrun. You kind of see this a little better than anybody else, but there is this small crackle of purplish red energy that follows the swing that almost kind of gives the weapon like an energy feel to it. Like it doesn't, like to your eyes, it doesn't necessarily look like it's just steel to flesh. There's like this small ripple of energy that's cutting through it.
My brow kind of perks up a little bit. That like, huh? Just for a brief moment, it's like, okay, back to fight.
I
We
mean
pay attention to the surroundings, so I noticed that.
I would say you would notice it because of the double sight. That's where it's like,
Say, oh, hello.
technically I have one more attack, but I don't have movement to do anything, so I'm just gonna chill here
Alrighty.
and be a target.
So as 5 of the 7 giant spiders are killed before any of them really have a chance to go yet, except the one. This one skeeters up
beautiful.
and drops. And it goes in for bite attack, which whiffs claw attack. Wow, really? I rolled 2 2s on these motherfuckers. So yeah, both attacks of that guy whiffs. Oh, cool. And it's this spider's turn, who has been compelled to run up to this one and start smacking on it. So it goes in for a bite attack, which surprisingly, why am I rolling 2s on every one of
Dang
these
it.
guys? But no, it whiffs its attack. Alyssa.
Okay. So, ba-ba-da-ba. Get out of my screen. Thank
Don't
you.
tell me
sheet.
what to do.
No, it was the sheet. My character sheet was blocking the way.
Oh no, I was being the smartass. Continue.
But wait, what is her 35? So potentially, could she make it over to here without touching the web?
Without touching the web?
Also,
Yeah.
have to remember we're
Stick
still
in
in
here.
forest. It's still her favored terrain.
Hmm. So where is she trying to get to specifically? I didn't see it ping.
Right
North
by the
spider.
upper north spider, upper right.
I guess give me a deck save with advantage because that's her favorite terrain.
Waha. So that was 8. And then 17 plus was it deck save plus Oh, I hate
What?
doing math. 17 plus 9, that's
26.
26.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not only does she
With
quickly
ease.
run through and dodge and everything, but there's even a moment where she needed to like jump over a small gap and actually use one of the webbing as like a, like quick grabs it, leaps, uses it to leap over and goes, all right, cool. Yeah, makes it up there easy peasy.
Cool. All
Now
right. Next up is her attacks. But I don't think it's time for her to rage just quite yet, really.
What is she using as weapon?
Oh, that's right. She can't use her axes.
Well, you can use the axes. You just can't charge them if she's not. Right.
I just didn't know that because of the variant of. I figured she'd just start pulling on her bow and start going
Yeah.
pew pew.
That's what I figured. That's why I avoided the ones up there so she could shoot at them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my bad.
It's okay.
I'll just roll normally then for the blood axes, I guess.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
This one right here.
Okay, still within range.
Let's see. That requires a
A D20 to hit.
D20 to hit. Oh fuck!
What?
Would you
Got
roll?
inspiration.
Wait, 11 plus 3. 14.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay.
That'll hit.
They're spiders.
D8, D8, D8. No, that's a D10. This is D8. 8 plus 8 is 16.
Nice. Nice.
For damage?
All right, that's for damage. That's the first hit.
Okay, well, that's enough for that one to die.
Oh.
But you should have enough move speed to get over to the other one.
And then roll for hit.
Yep.
11 plus 11 is a dirty 20? No,
22.
21.
22.
So that'll
22.
hit.
Okay, and then 3 plus 3, 9, 11 for damage.
Okay.
And I can still do a bonus action, right?
You haven't used one yet?
Where is it? I saw it. Sure you can see what's in there. Get out of my screen. I'm gonna go ahead and do Misty Step.
Okay. Where?
I want to see if to Misty Step right behind it.
For what need? I mean, yeah, you can, but ta-da.
And then that'll be my turn, or Alyssa's turn.
Okay. CZ.
Taking pot shots at 2 of them. Orange small one and blue small one.
Okay. So the
Light-
one that
light
Alyssa's
blue,
at.
dark-
So orange one.
Yep, orange one. Here's the first shot. $13.
That'll hit.
12.
For 12 points of damage. Okay. And then which one of
And
the
then-
blue ones? The
Light blue one. Light.
light blue one? Alright, so the one down at the bottom.
Yep. Dirty natural 20.
Alright. Roll normal, and then we'll add the bonuses.
2d10 flat roll, so that'll be
So,
1d10. So
Yep. Just right click and roll flat roll.
17.
Yeah, 17.
You see CC to like the Westerners, like shoot one direction, kneel down, shoot the other direction.
Which is kind of surprising because I know a lot of times of late you've been not so lucky with these hits.
I have that.
So to hit 2 in a row must feel really ego boosty.
Yes. And I'm giving my inspiration to Cecile.
Okay.
Sweet.
This other cap tries to attack the giant Spodor. Hits. And then,
Just getting hit with what?
oh,
Oh, it's the little spider fighting the big spider.
okay. The 9.
Who's hitting what?
Little udder cap attacking the giant spider at the bottom. Kind of that whole you hit me, so fuck you. All right. So that's going to end its turn. However, I believe Cal had to step away to make a phone call. So we're going to, given we started pretty good, probably be a perfect little time for a little quick tenor.
Okay.
10-minute break,
Yeah.
grab food, grab
Okay.
drink, and use bathroom, do what you need to do. And we'll be back in a few. So BRB.
You
Let's
can't
try-
find cinnamon whiskey.
Oh no.
That's what you gotta do.
No fireball? Oh no. Okie dokie.
Fireball. No. No.
I cast fireball.
Listen,
Yes,
it's a rite of passage in our state.
this is not free. I have magic missile.
Okie dokie. So,
Here,
you said you were still kind of here. We're going to pick up with Alita's turn.
Wait,
What
did
is it that you
Perma
would
sound
like
off?
to do?
Is Perma back?
Burma is just speaking.
He's in the bathroom. Paul went to go get TP.
Okay, well,
Can he
in the
hear us? Is that
meantime,
what's happening?
as long as you can either hear us, yeah, you can. Okay, so yeah, Perma can hear us and can still message. Watching the stream now. Okay, well, in the meantime, we can. Oh my god.
Live from the trailer toilet.
In the meantime, Alita, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Because Above BPC is not loading on my laptop right now,
That's
I
fine.
am fighting blind, essentially.
Well, north of you, about let me grab out the ruler. About 20-ish, 25 feet north of your location, Alyssa is fighting one of the remaining Ettercaps.
Okay.
Approximately 20 feet from you, southwest. Cecile is going toe to toe with an Ettercap. And just south of you, approximately 25-ish, 30-ish feet, there is a charmed giant spider fighting an Ettercap.
Okay.
So you have four
so
targets to choose from.
I am going to ignore the armed spider that is south-ish of me.
Okay.
Um.
There you go. What? Those are the next one. That's gonna go in the next load. Yeah.
I've got a cleric.
Room.
Can I sunbeam a bitch in the face without blinding anybody?
Not sure if it's worth.
If you
Not sure if it's worth it.
well, the only target that you'd be able to do that to without blinding anybody happens to be the charmed spider against the Ettercap. Otherwise, I
Okay,
think you would
never
get too close to either Cecile or Alyssa. They might not get hit by the beam,
Alright.
but holy bright light in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so throwing that idea out the window. We are going to. I should have been more prepared for this.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna throw a quick bless on Cecile then.
Okay. So the seal gets. Well, you can bless up to 3 creatures too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do Cecile, Alyssa, and Idru.
Okay. So the 3 of them. You guys get on either an attack roll or saving throw. You guys get an extra D4 and add that to it.
Nice.
Didn't that keep going until concentration gets dropped?
Yeah,
not
it's
just a one and done,
concentration.
yeah.
Oh no, it's concentration up to a minute.
Yee.
But that D4 gets added to attack rolls or saving throws.
Nice.
All right. And with that, this Ettercap takes a swing at Alyssa. I thought by giving it some time, I would stop rolling 2s and 4s, but apparently the game. Oh, there we go.
I'm back.
And it's still not enough to hit the Barbarian Ranger.
Oof.
I'm back.
So good timing. It's your
Well,
turn,
yeah.
Nyla, as we get to the top of the hour. Also, keep in mind if you didn't hear, Alyssa, Cecile, and Hydroon have been blessed, so they get an extra D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Gotcha.
Up to a minute.
I
We
was like,
know.
all right, are we
Nope.
back? And I'm like, no.
I appreciate
No,
you
bitch can
not
stay
turning on
blind.
your mic.
Um, the chicken. Spells. So that's already used level 7. Then 6. Can I try? What? Oh no, that's okay. That's silvery barbs. Never mind. How far is that? Vicious mockery. 60 feet. And ruler. That's about 60 feet. So the spider in front of Alyssa.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery on it,
Okay.
and it needs to make a Wisdom save of 16.
Nope. Roll your
It
damage.
didn't hit.
Roll your damage.
Oh, roll my damage. Awesome. Okay, so I cast it, and you're as hairy as your mother and ugly as a spine.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead No one has taken any health. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action. And put
On-
it on Alita. And she gets a +2 to her AC. And then that should be my end of my turn.
Yep. So that's your concentration for up to 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving Alita a temporary +2 to AC. So we'll go magic bonus 2. Now the Shield of Faith. Suddenly making the cleric one of the tankiest people on the field.
Nothing wrong with that.
Dibbers.
Protect the cleric.
Okay. Let's see. I say.
Okay, Foghorn Leghorn.
I say that, boy. I said, boy. I tell you what, boy. Oh God. All right. Wait. I think I have a third chance. Nope. It's the same. Wait, is it the same damage? Nope. All right. So I'm guessing that little spider that's attacking the big spider. It's within 30 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, ruler says 25. Okay, then
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Thorn. I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on it.
On that
On that little spider.
Okay, yeah. does it
Rolling
need to roll?
attack.
Oh, roll it. Roll it.
Yeah, Thorn Whip.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Takes 5 damage. And so it takes 5 piercing damage. What size is it?
Medium.
All right, I pull it 10 feet closer to me. I pull it 10 feet closer to me.
Alrighty.
All right, and as a let me see my bonus actions. Oh. I'd like to go ahead and use my spreading spores. It's basically, since it's 10-foot cube. Actually, I'll just send it. So I'm gonna pull that spider 10 feet closer to me, and then just basically put like cover it in spores, like a cloud of spores.
So like this.
Yep.
He takes the halo spores. Okay. All right. So that's what you do.
Yep, and I actually just got feeling a little cocky. I'm gonna walk at least 10 feet towards him. Really close that distance. Ooh, I'm gonna be on right on. Gonna be right. No, damn it! No, not that. Give him his damn blanket. I'll be right there. I'm gonna walk to the webs. I'm cocky.
Cool. I need a deck save.
Is a 14 good enough?
You decided you're smirking at it. You're walking towards the webs like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then you just kind of feel a tug on the back of your armor
Oh no, I'm stuck.
as without breaking character, you're like, just give me a minute. You're right there. But in reality, you know you can't move.
I'm stuck. He's like, I'll be there. Don't you move. I'll be right there. Kick your ass in a minute. Just don't fucking go there.
All right. And
That'll
with
end my
that,
turn.
Hadron.
Second verse, same as the first, all 3 Ettercaps.
Okay. Which one do you want to start with?
The one right in front of Timbers.
All right. Starting south, working north.
Yep.
Sorry, what?
14.
That'll hit.
Hedge's hitting you with Eldritch Blast.
7.
Okay.
And by you, I mean the Eder Cap right in front of you.
Okay, for the one in front of Cecile.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Ooh. Ooh. I need a D100.
Rolling. $10.
Lucky for you, nothing happens. Normal miss.
Yes. Okay. And for the one,
It's the
in front
only. I
of
think it's the
Alyssa.
only table that I have where rolling low is good.
Okay. And then, yeah. And for the one in front of Alyssa, 26. What are these things AC? Did I double it?
Not quite. Double
The
is 28.
Ettercap. Well, the Ettercap's
Oh.
AC is one less at 13.
Oh, so you
So
did
I
double it.
exactly doubled it.
Yep.
Okay.
So I would roll it like normal. And you get that max 10 plus whatever you roll.
16.
Yeah, how do you make that one die?
I don't like spiders, so I make it go.
Like you're stabbing, like you're stabbing something that you don't want to see ever again.
Oh no,
Uh,
because it's the Eldritch Blast, it's going in, making it pop.
Okay, cool. So you splatter your
Yeah, like
sister
those little
with
dudes from Halo.
yeah, you kind of splatter your sister with Ettercap guts.
You remember what happened with the grunts in Halo, right, Tim?
Uh,
Yay!
yay! Right,
Birthday party skull.
birthday party. Yep. Cool. Do you anything else? That end your turn?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
This seal. This Ettercap that is in front of you has yet to be touched.
Dang. I was about
The few
to say,
people who have
that's
tried to
bad
hit
day.
it to help you have missed.
Aw, 15 hits though.
That was it
Yes. That's where I'm like, it hasn't been touched.
Let's
so
see. Let's see. One hit.
Hasn't been touched. Let me fix that.
Please hold. Let me roll necrotic.
it still stands.
What?
Oh, it still stands. God damn.
It still stands.
6 points of damage.
You have that. You have that +4 from Blast.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and you
shit,
get
yeah.
a free +4 as well. That you can fucking roll it.
Do it. Ah, 2.
2. Yeah, still stands.
Oh wait. You know. Wait. Damage die, right? Oh wait, no. This is blessed. It's not from weapon damage. Never mind. Swing ahead. That was almost a nat 20. But I do crit it anyway. So base is 31 points of damage with my modifier and the d6s. That's the base.
Well, after your first hit, it had 16 points left. And your
You doubled
base
what had left.
minimum, yes. I can't wait to see you fight like something that's heftier, just to see
Mhm.
like between
you can put
Alyssa,
out?
The damage
between
numbers like
Alyssa
that, but-
charged up and your new weapon.
My new
Yeah,
weapon
you-
and my fighting
Two,
specialty.
two
which is gonna make it
swings and you
nastier.
just slice and dice this thing. Like it's sitting there like I haven't been touched, and like you pretty much like cleave it in half almost on the first shot.
Oh, and think
I have been
we're
touched. Hold on,
61
dude.
sessions in, and there are spells I still have not used yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is this dude that's in this sporiness.
Mm-hmm.
Will that spores affect me as well?
I don't
I
think
Do I
believe-
know?
I believe that is depending on if Tibbers chooses to.
I was gonna choose your targets in this area type thing.
As a bonus action, hurls
What,
spores
brother?
away within a minute. The spores disappear early if you use this feature
Your
again.
power?
If you dismiss them as a bonus action, whenever a creature, so it doesn't say whenever an enemy, whenever a creature moves into the cube and starts their turn there, that creature
Mhm.
takes your halo of spores damage.
So to me, if I were to
Unless the creature succeeds the Constitution saving throw against the spell DC.
go, what's your spell DC?
Let me check. Halo spores features.
Is that poison damage?
It's necrotic.
Necrotic.
Yep.
I know if it was poison, you'd just be like, fuck it and walk right in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I've got
far,
advantage against poison.
it's 1d8.
I don't know what's the DC.
Your spell save DC.
Con save is 16.
Yeah, I'll walk into that bitch. That's fine.
Yeah,
But the
walk in.
thing about concentration things, they can be ended at any point. So Tibbers, you
do
see Cecile march
wanna
right
go-
for that Eder cap.
I can see the spores. I'm not reacting to.
Well, I mean, the spores are actually invisible. To be honest, it says
Mhm.
invisible.
Oh,
Oh no, that's me. The Halo spores. Never mind. Yeah. So you see gas. That is gas cube.
it's fine. But Cecile is just like, I got one more swing. Hold on. Oh, Timbers is stuck right now. Anyway, can he
Mhm.
even? Okay.
Well, I mean-
Yeah. So I'll do DC. Hold on. I got a
All right,
plus
let-
10.
oh, now Cecile's
I got a
I'm
plus 10.
fine.
fine.
Do I take half or do I
Dirty
take none?
20.
No, it doesn't even
No, you
say
said
half.
one
It's just if you survive the DC, you're unaffected.
You don't take any damage. You're fine.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna swing at this beat up mother trucker.
With over twice its AC.
Your minimum
So
is more than enough because I've got 15 HP left. So
Cecile rolls into this stuff and then just goes, doesn't cough, nothing, just slices, and then sees the predicament Timbers is in and starts laughing.
Hey, Cecile. How you doing?
you see
Yeah.
that little Eder cap just into a cloud of nothing.
And then starts to mold and decay.
Baloney Mist Cloud number 2.
You
All
good
right.
there?
So Cecile is looking between Tibbers stuck
And the last one.
and a charmed spider with no
Sup,
more
dude?
targets.
Of course, I then of course dissipate the spores and whatnot. And I was like, "Hey, big guy, you mind come kind of set me free?"
When you get the spider to come get you.
Yeah, I have to require come set me free.
I mean, it knows how to work with the webs.
As it gets closer to you, it just gets slower and slower as it rolled really low to listen to you. Well, I should say hi to say fuck you, because it is still very hungry and it hasn't eaten, and now you're stuck in its web, And I know you told it that it needs to do that it needs to do that it needs to do.
It's gonna kill itself.
But
It's gonna kill itself.
it did not.
I basically, I
Oh.
look at the guy and be like, hey, I know I look like food, but you set me free.
No, that's just it. It's
Food,
gonna accidentally kill itself
food,
before freeing
food.
you.
and it tries
Does
to
it
go
turn
for a
free?
lunge. In which
Well,
case, the psychic damage pops
Six.
off.
5d10.
5d10.
Yeah, hold on, let me pull up Geos. Damn it.
Between
Alright.
its intelligence being that low and its instincts and
yeah, it's the-
how I had it roll, it did not want to listen to you anymore.
Alright.
You were served on a silver platter. I know you told it to go attack the other spiders, but all the other spiders are dead, and now it's just you, and he's hungry.
Everybody's about to get a show. 31 damage, psychic damage.
It's just
It's like-
just looking, and then it finally lunges, and then it just freezes. It just falls over.
So
I get-
Timbers
I
is
get
still
scoured
stuck
in
in the
that
webs.
You
Timbers
should have
is-
listened to me, buddy. You should've
Timbers is
listened.
still stuck in the webs, isn't he?
Mhm.
Yep, now I'm showered in giant spider brain matter.
No,
I
I
just
mean
scooted
nothing's
over,
really
I watched it
exploded. It
start.
just it just shut down.
To attack, and then I saw it die. And I just keep laughing. Can I barrel my way through these webs and just kind of...
While you do that, I would like to let you know that as the last Buttercap and Spider drop, you
Yeah.
hear a low guttural growl.
I move faster, and I...
Perception checks from the lot of you.
We need to get the fuck out of here now.
I hear the growling, and just, like...
Bless
I'm
only
trying to
works
figure out-
on saves, doesn't it?
God dang.
Yep.
19 at least.
Damn it.
Save save and attack
rolls and
rolls.
saves. Yeah.
But
My-
up to a minute, and you guys are
Do I get to use my passive, seeing as I'm focused
18.
on Timbers and getting Timbers out of the webs?
what is that?
'Cause, like,
17?
Cecile, my passive... Well, my roll is 16. My passive is 21.
Oh yeah, then yeah, passive all the way.
Because I am like, as soon as the growl starts, I am barreling through these webs. and
Oh,
just
don't worry. You pretty much see
plucking
Timbers like,
out of it.
Like there's
Timbers
like this
pretty much was like,
tackle as Cecile just kind of grabs you and just yanks you back out into the clearing that she made.
Like, nope.
Out of the web. Get out of the web.
yep,
The
thank you.
bad spot.
You
Do we know where the
Here-
growl is coming from?
well, that's where the perception checks come in.
Yeah,
So Alita, Tibbers,
Uh-huh.
especially.
Okay.
You hear a reverberation through what sounds to be like through the water. Like think the T-Rex moment, the entire river just kind of ripples
yeah.
as you see two glaring, piercing eyes on the other side of the waterfall.
Oh, thank God. I was actually about to start running towards it.
Does it actually say something to me? Because I know Draconic.
It
Same here.
does not. It has been watching for a while
Mm-hmm.
and decides to poke out its head as it comes barreling at you guys from underneath the waterfall.
I drop Timbers and hands are back on the sword,
Mhm.
whipping around. Are we still in Nishi?
You guys are still in Inishi.
So I used...
I'm gonna clear
wait, it was
out. Oh, if I can get these operate.
Will you allow me to go big with this reactionary, like,
Yay!
drop
And then I-
Timbers, turn around with sword, sea dragon, and it's like instinct is to get big.
Sorry,
truths
what's
come
happening? I'm
barreling out.
There's a dragon.
Okay.
Just a dragon.
Alyssa rolled a 15 and
For what?
Nyla for perception.
It was to see the dragon. The dragon is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're already fucked.
Hey, Badger,
First best.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
do I recognize this green dragon?
Yeah.
This is the same dragon that basically kind of knocked me on my ass.
So, if you guys remember the first time that Nyla was kidnapped,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is him.
Mm-hmm.
this is
is him.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh, Alyssa's
one that
raging.
made you guys flee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Alyssa's
blood.
raging.
Did you mean to leave 3 of the spiders on the map?
Hold on.
It won't let me clear them for whatever reason.
Okay.
So let me reload my.
It's just a bunch of dead spiders and a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dragon that basically kind of almost damn near killed me, which I have a bone to pick with him.
Yeah, you just got yourself caught in a web.
Oh, there we go. They show back up on mine, so I can make that one, and that one. Vamos.
Mind you,
There
yeah,
we go.
but now I'm free, so I got a bone to pick with this dragon, with this motherfucker.
Do we want to start the dragon fight?
Well, it's currently, yeah. So, yeah, this thing comes barreling out. You guys are still in combat. Reactionary after, like, at this point, Cecile, like, not only frees Tibbers, but, like, throws him so she can activate.
no. Like, it's grabbing, here roar, here water break, chuck the gnome, turn around, and I'm getting large. Just like reaction. Just like
Yep. It comes barreling out. And immediately tries to go for a frightful presence. However, I know a few of you guys are currently immuno because of
Hero's Feast.
either weapons or armor.
Wait, I thought Hero's
Oh
Feast
yeah, the
also
Hero's
did
Feast
stuff.
is still activate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank God.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Cool.
And
So
CC's
it goes
courage.
and Cecil, yeah, it's just in CC's aura. But yeah, it comes out, it just bellows this roar at you guys, and it seems to get upset that none of you are faced.
Bitch, you ain't the first dragon we fight.
So
I just
instead,
kind of quickly
Maybe
give
not
that
the
look
first
of
dragon you fought.
really.
Really?
Timbers basically is like, I'm beating the pig with you fucker.
Alyssa just basically bellows back at the dragon.
well, instead,
Cool.
Is that the right term? Bellows?
yeah. But instead decides to go for its signature breath weapon and exhales a poisonous gas in a 60-foot cone. I need a Constitution save from basically everybody except Alyssa.
Oh look, I get advantage on that because of my jacket.
Wait, just out of curiosity, can I counterspell that?
It's a
It's
breath
not a
weapon,
spell, it's a
spell.
breath weapon.
I
Yeah.
also get advantage because he's poison.
Damn, so no. All right, so what do we got to roll?
Con save. And for the few
Oof.
that are, and also keep in
9.
mind, for the 3 that
Oh,
are
boy.
currently blessed,
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
you get an extra
wait, I get a
D4.
+4.
You get a D4 that you can
Oh,
roll.
I'm hurt. I'm hurting.
Feel like I'm okay with the 27?
Okay, so that puts me up to 11.
Oh, oh, oh,
This
my
guy.
heart.
Do I
Just
need
got-
to roll a
Yeah, man,
d4
get flash.
to me? Or no?
I'm getting horrifying flashbacks.
Do you need to roll it? No. not with
Okay.
that.
Nyla, dirty 20.
No, here's the thing. It went from a 1 and it switched over to a 17. Oh, my heart has never dropped that much.
You need to go
Hey,
check your van.
with my advantage roll, I roll a
about
1 and a 3.
I'm getting flashbacks now, and I'm hurting.
If only you guys could see my screen. My big screen just got filled with dice.
Say that.
Oh no!
Oh, don't say that.
Okay.
All right.
I take it 11 doesn't save, does it?
You would need 18 or better to succeed.
Yeah, with
That's what I thought.
So for those who saved,
ouch. I need to pull out a calculator for this one. This is gonna hurt.
Okay, how
probably
about
good.
do the number for those who didn't save, Timmy?
for those that didn't save,
Yeah, because then I can figure out for those who saved. You're making noises.
Badger's a
so who failed? Who failed? Hydron.
Hi, Drew.
I failed again.
I believe
Oh,
Hydroon,
Oh
Alita,
gosh, there's only 2 that
Cece.
saved.
Yeah,
Nyla,
Nyla and
Nyla and
Cecile.
Cecile. So for everybody else, that's 93 poison damage.
Oh, fuck.
This
So
is the
half
most
of-
damage Hydroon has taken.
So half
In
that
61
is
sessions.
46.
Except I am also resistant to it, so I take 23. Because it's poison damage, yeah?
Yeah, 23 for you.
So I take 20.
This is the most damage Hydroon has taken since the start of the campaign.
Me too.
Yeah, thank.
I'm going to
damn.
be the only close-up person today.
Me and
Ow.
Timber is very low health.
Ow!
Yeah, it rolled on a high recharge, so it became so its breath weapon is
Yeah,
20d6. 20d6.
Huh.
Jesus.
Y'all back up.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh shit, Elite, get the fuck out.
Alita's the new Timbers.
I think we need to spread out enough. He can't hit all of us with a single breath attack.
Huh?
Yep. How much did Nyla take?
Did you save?
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
you took
Yes,
so
Nyla saved. You took 46.
Not 460. 46, dumbass.
You did.
Foreigners, you shit. Like I saw
460, that's in-
the dice litter my screen and I saw all the 5s and 6s and I'm like, oh no. And
Timmy
then I saw the
our
number.
lives flash before. We didn't see our own. He saw it.
More specifically, CC, Alita, and Timbers.
Shit.
Hydroon still has decent health.
Hey, I mean, hey, I'm standing better than I did last time.
That took almost half your health.
I'm still standing decent.
Okay,
As long as I don't get another
One
one.
more time.
calm
As
down.
long as I
there,
don't get
Elton.
another.
Calm down there, Elton John.
Took me way too long to find.
We need to get Alita and just figure the fuck
I
out.
think Hydra needs to take Elvis's
Also-
route for dealing with dragons.
Also, as soon as Truth
revolvers.
appeared, for those that have really high passive perceptions, the garlands that you guys are wearing
Mhm.
kind of gave off a glow.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, so
Does a
I'm
12 for
shiny, but I
passive
still
count?
don't feel good.
And you get the immediate realization that the garlands that you were given by the druid
Mm-hmm.
had made you invisible to all of Truth's little spiderlings up until you triggered the webbing. And it made you immune to the Viper presence, which would have been if you guys did not have the Hero's
Hero's
You got
Feast.
Feast.
so many things. Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet.
So basically,
Hero's
Truth
Feast,
comes
Garden
out and goes
Stuff.
roar, and you guys are like, what? So it gets pissed off
Oh.
and blasts you guys with a poison breath.
Sore loser.
Right?
All right. So it sits there, and after it gives off its charge, it gets low, ready to strike.
It's gonna feel so good to kill a dragon with this dragon greatsword.
Don't forget, I still have the dragon longsword, so I'm happy.
I got my
The
dragon
seal.
tooth back.
It is
Mhm.
still. It is your turn.
Cool.
At least it's still. At least we're not on top of a roof. On top of the top of a mountain this time.
This is true.
Right?
I am
I'd rather not talk about that.
getting up in this bitch's face.
What, the only one
Can
who
I get?
fell?
I'm trying to get to like here-ish. Like I want to be offset, like with the whole spreading out type thing. I'm
Okay.
trying to go off to the side a bit, as well as if Alyssa comes from the other side, that it's flanky type. Go fuck yourself, big guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get all 3 swings.
And given
Wait, so hang on.
convincing that this is the same path that you've already cleared out, whether you're a little bit bigger or not, you go right through the webbing. Whatever
Al, you
you
said-
didn't break away before.
Al,
Okay.
you said flanking on the other side. You're talking about the right side or the left side? Sorry, I'm just.
Like over here.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
You have
'cause
to be
Alyssa's
directly-
up top.
2 players have to be directly across from an enemy.
Yeah, like
Gotcha,
with knowing
gotcha.
where Alyssa is, plus having us facing different directions means if he wants to breath weapon, he's got to move, which also gives attacks of opportunity and shit like that. If he wants to hit both of us or more than one, like, yeah, strategy to steal us out. Anyway, all 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Wait. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just assuming.
You're just
Also, it won't
running
be
up
3,
to
it'll
swing.
be 6, just so you know. I'm activating action surge.
Oh boy. So okay,
Swinging a
so
swing. Cecile, like, eyes almost
Dragon,
glaze
fuck
over.
off.
Yeah.
hold on. So what's the highest before you start swinging? I gotta double check
Mhm.
the highest.
Possible damage.
The highest damage rolled in a single turn.
Oh,
Oh, you want to see?
Alyssa's.
You
a
want
couple
to
of
see
weeks
if the record will
ago.
get beat?
3 hits, 2 crits, making the total 169
Yeah.
in 1 turn. So, with that in mind,
Got it hit.
Let's see.
This is against a dragon. That was against an orc.
I don't know,
Still,
but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
there's a
swing.
possibility. There's a
It's true.
possibility.
Dragon is harder to hit than the orc. Oh, okay.
you still have 6 swings.
Yes, I do. I'm just gonna that 16 hit.
Misses.
Doubt it. Yeah. But a 30 does.
Yeah, it will.
And a 28.
Yep.
That's not gonna hit. Is that 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yes, that's 3 that have hit.
3.
4 that have hit.
4 that have hit.
4 of the
4
6.
out of 6
I'm
is
going to use
bad.
my inspiration to reroll. Oh, wait. Bless goes to attack rolls, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll my little D4. Is it every attack roll?
It just
Yeah.
says there forever. Yeah, it doesn't say. It
So-
just one and done.
For the 16,
So the 16,
becomes the 19,
2000.
so it hits.
5. And then for the 15, come on, little buddy. That's a hit.
16 and
So
misses.
5 of my 6 attacks hit.
Unless you want to use your inspo for that 15
Last one.
to
Fuck
make
it,
it 6
sure.
to make 6 out of 6.
I'll try one more. Yeah, that'll hit.
That I will. So
So we'll do 1.
nothing crits,
Oh, I'm
but
re-rolling that, by
it
the way.
hits. Okay.
Ignore that one, because that's a 1 and a 2. And with my great weapon fighting, I get to just re-roll that.
That's right.
So I'll just roll 2d6. Or actually, just scrap the whole thing and I'll hit this one more time. Mother trucker. So that's the re-roll. I have to keep that,
Okay.
no matter what, even if it's another 1 or a 2. So 12, that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna re-roll that 1.
Okay.
So that's 19
Okay.
for that second hit.
Okay.
Third hit is 15 damage. I'm doing necrotic after everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna re-roll that 2. That's 1 better, so 15 for the fourth hit.
Fourth.
Yep.
2 more hits.
Re-rolling the 1. So that turns into a 13
13.
for that, and that's 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 16 for the 6th.
And then you got 6.
And now necrotic damage. I'm gonna re-roll that 2. So it's 6 plus 2.
so
that's 1.
8.
10. Eight. Rolling the 1. Okay, so 8 for that one. That's the 4th one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's just
You have 2 people
That's
keeping track here.
cool. Rerolling the 2.
Hmm.
So it's 1 better, so it's 7 for
7.
that one. And it's 5, and then this is the last one. Rerolling the 2. So it becomes
9.
9.
Timmy, I don't know if your math came out the same, but it came to 140 for me.
$140. So a very close
up, bitch?
second.
Keep in
So
mind,
most-
there were
Most
keep in
so
mind,
clearly
none
most
of those were crits.
no. And
None of
also keep in mind at that point essentially it is most points done to a dragon in a single turn.
140 points.
Tooth, 6 hits, 140 damage. Which was a bit higher than the amount of damage it just sprayed onto your teammates.
Mm-hmm. 50 higher? 50 something higher?
Yeah, because it rolled what 93, so yeah, just about 50 points more than it just unleashed on your whole fucking team. You cracked at it back. Cool.
Yeah.
And with
Hey, bitch,
that,
I'm the one you want to fight.
and with that, we go Alyssa.
Wow.
I think
Just
Alyssa's was
wow.
split between a couple of targets, so I think this is the most against single target
Uh-huh.
person. Just
So that's 35.
You'll just be able to make it. Yeah. Okay.
Which now
Yeah,
they're
right?
fighting.
No, yeah, no. She is bonus action. She's raging.
Well, I thought you raged the same time that Cecile
Oh, you did
went
the
big.
reactionary.
Yep.
Oh wait,
I
so
did the
do
reaction.
I get a bonus action then, Timmy? Because action surge it's free thing. It's not a thing. It's a gimme.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
technically,
I'm
you would
gonna
have a
go
bonus.
ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my heal rune to give myself resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
So I'm up close. So if it starts swinging at me and shit,
Gotcha.
I would like to take less damage from that too, and just
Hmm.
piss him off in general.
All right.
You okay there, Cal?
Sure.
Something's posted. Oh no.
Posted where?
No.
Probably
No,
Slack.
no, nothing was posted. It's something was planned.
So you got. So just keep in mind, if you want to pump more power into your axes, you need to use that bonus action to pump 10 points of your health into the axes.
So you can't do it this round. Oh wait, no, you pre-raged. Yeah, so you can.
Yep.
So I can't.
Yeah. Also, keep
Uh,
in mind she can like stop her rage and get all that health back, basically, like
Yep.
as a
Okay.
oh shit type maneuver.
I will actions. I'm trying to like find that too. Or is
It's
it in
part of the-
her
It's part of the Bloodborne axes.
Bloodborne Axis? Okay. Um.
So while in
Yeah,
a rage,
she'll-
once per turn, they can use a bonus action to fill a crystal, which will use 5 HP per axe, so 2 axes, to give the weapon an extra dive damage.
Okay, so she'll do 1 point of blood
All right. So she takes
crystals.
10 damage for that, which I will apply. And so now her axes become 2d10s.
Awesome. 10. All right, so I'm gonna swing with my axe.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was a 14 out of 20. 14 plus 11. 26.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then Balls, I keep getting these. Is this the 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 7 plus 8 is 6 or 15.
Are you rolling
first-
1 die or 2 die?
Oh, I gotta roll 2 dice.
It's 2. Yeah. 2d10 plus the 5.
7.
So what's the die? What's the number on that roll?
Another 7.
So that first hit becomes 22.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Second roll. For 15?
To hit,
Yes.
does not hit.
Nope.
Damn. Okay. So
The one hit for 22 damage. And the second one does not connect. All right. You've already moved. And you bonus
Yeah,
action.
that'll be my turn.
That'll be end of the turn. CC. That looked like a hurt.
It did a lot. I am, if Alita will allow me, I will grab Alita and like try to run to the right, away, like further from the dragon.
Less
Or
grouping.
from
Up there.
yeah, less grouping. Yes, up there.
All right.
Oh,
I
the grabbing
need
her is
a.
half your movement?
Yeah, it's half your move. And
Unless
then
you
I'm
move,
gonna.
move in your action. Then you'll get your full move pulling her.
What the-
I'm moving with my action. Full.
Okay.
If she's allowing me.
It's 2 days to put up too much of a fight. That hurt. She doesn't
yeah.
get hit.
So you kind of run up and around there. I think that will use your action
Mm,
to get her
yeah,
away. Yeah, Alita. As CC just kind of like picks you up and just books it away. They kind of spread up the party.
Does that keep everybody kind of in range for prayer of healing?
You've only moved like 30
What's the
feet.
range? What is prayer healing's
30 feet.
range?
The only people that would probably
think
be
I might
enraged
be
would
out of
be. Yeah, so the
I think
people.
Alyssa might be in it, but I think I'm just out of it.
So Hydruin and Timbers are on the far edge of that one. Alyssa's just outside of it at 35 feet. And Cecile's just out of it.
So if you,
But you can also move to get a bit closer, so.
yeah, CC used his whole turn
Yeah.
to move you, so you've got all your moves. So if you need to shift, don't worry about
Yeah.
me.
Ah,
I'm resistant to like hopefully most of what it outputs.
hopefully. Keyword there. I am going
Mostly.
to cast prayer of healing at 7th level, hitting everybody but myself.
Oh, so you're gonna scoot forward?
Yes.
You scoot forward a little bit. Oh, I gotta get out of ruler.
At 7th level?
Mm-hmm.
Putting everyone just inside of range. And Alita goes full cleric mode.
Oh, that confirms you're within 30 feet. That's good for me to know.
38 points everyone gets back.
38 points.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I hadn't lost 38, but thank you. That's great. I'm back up to full. Much appreciated.
Very much.
Right?
I'm only exactly 40 points short of full.
No,
So
that's
I'm
dope.
good.
That's dope.
I'm good.
And after I've got that off, I'm gonna kind of scoot back behind CC if I can.
Claire goes forward. Heal everybody. I'm gonna leave now.
Behind your paladin bodyguard.
Oh, 190.
Yeah, essentially, Claire is gonna heal everybody but the cleric, and then go hide behind the paladin.
So the doctor is gonna heal everyone and then hide behind the EMT.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, and all that basically did was refund Alyssa's use of the blood axes as well.
oh,
Oh,
And then, yeah,
oh.
Alita's all like, and we're hiding again.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, that just got more dangerous.
That got very dangerous.
because of between Cecile not taking much damage and now just got fully maxed out. Alyssa didn't take any damage from the Green Dragon's breath attack.
We have 200 hit points.
The two Wombo Combo fighters are back at full health. Nyla.
Oh, Truth is about to be hurting.
I mean, I did do 140
Bonus
last
action.
round.
Misty sat
No.
30 feet ahead of me, so
My hope is to
Up
piss him off and get him to
here.
focus on me.
30 feet. Okay.
That was
Oh,
my bonus action. Then I'm gonna move up here a little bit more. And I'm gonna go ahead and swing with my Dragon Slayer sword.
About damn time. You know how long you've been
my-
carrying that and how many draconic type things you have fought and decided just to sit in the back and be
no!
spellcasty?
Oh, so
No.
In my
close
head, I was
to
like,
a nat 20.
No!
So close.
In my head, I was like, why
Hold
is
on,
Nyla
hold
getting so
on,
close?
hold
Oh, yeah,
on.
that's right, Dragon Slayer.
I know one of the weapons has it
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that it
It's
19
Dragon Slayer,
counts.
Perma. Read that shit.
Wait, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made.
No,
No. The second
What?
part.
look for what
Oh,
counts
wait.
as a crit.
When you hit a dragon with this weapon, dragon extra 3d6 points of
Nope.
slashing for the.
Okay, it's not that.
Hold
It's
on.
not
no,
that.
No, I think it is that one, but I'm trying to find
No,
it.
I think it's one of Alyssa's.
Hold on,
Oh, it is one
checking.
of Alyssa's. Never mind.
Checking.
Yeah, it's one of Alyssa's.
Yeah, it's the cryo blade.
Okay.
Attacks.
Yeah, it's
The cryo blade
So close.
only requires an 18 or 19 to count as a crit. Jeez.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, Timmy, also keep in mind until the start of my next turn, Truth is 10 feet slower. Because of
Okay.
Slasher.
Okay.
I didn't crit, which means I didn't get to do the other cool thing.
So yes, the 27 is gonna hit. So roll your damage.
Do I want to
Which
do?
are you one-handed or two-handing it?
I think I'm two-handing it.
Okay, so it's gonna be the 1d10 plus 4.
Max damage.
Max damage, motherfucker!
And then what was that
And
second
then
part of that
roll
sword?
the d6s.
3d6.
Okay. Roll that out.
So roll 3d6.
Oh. $14 again.
14.
Fuck.
That's what? 28? 28.
Yep.
Which, in that moment, on this turn, because Alyssa missed her second swing, you technically outdamaged her, but
This round. Yeah.
this round.
This round.
This round.
I try to brag, Alyssa's just gonna glare at Nyla and be like, "Shut the fuck up! No, it's not the time. We're fighting a dragon."
If anything, Alyssa's sitting there like, you're squishy. Why the fuck are you up here?
Yeah, you're probably getting yelled at by both of them at the moment as you just kind of appear in and start swinging.
Do you
But
remember
also,
where the
Dragon
poison
Slayer
breath came
sword.
from? Oh no, I get that.
Um,
Me, the player, am highly amused and
How do I
enjoying this.
Oh, I know.
All right. Tibbers.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. So currently he is 50 feet from me. Truth is 50 feet from me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I
Oh, no.
I basically hold out my hands to the sky, and I cast Conjure Animals. And I want to summon. I think, Patrick, I think you know where this is going. You know the term meteor? You remember the term meteor?
Oh no!
Make it rain, Monarch! Make it
I want to
So-
summon
the TikTok.
16 cows above Truth. About what, 60 feet above him? I think it's what, like 60 feet above him to do damage?
Well, what's your casting distance?
60 feet, and he's in 50.
Okay, but he's 50 feet in front of you.
Oh, yeah, so it'd only be 10 feet above.
So you could probably
Okay.
only get 10, maybe at the angle 20 feet.
Okay, hold on.
Unless you
So
move forward some.
all right, so let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and move.
Did Timbers just summon a dairy farm from Wisconsin above this dragon?
Oh, I'm about to. All right, Badger. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. What's my movement speed? I think I'm only like 30 or 25 feet. Okay, I can only move 25 feet. So from where I'm at, I can only move to about right here, which then makes him 20 feet from me. 20 feet from me. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and summon 16 cows 40 feet above this damn dragon to drop on him.
Are they dropping in a line?
Oh no, I'm just gonna basically
Single
kind of
file?
like. I actually no, I'm thinking about like opening a portal and it just starts raining cows on top of his head.
So you're gonna hit us with cows too.
Oh no, it's okay, fine. Yeah, I'll drop it in a line then.
Trading cow.
Drop on his head. It's like basically like bricks falling on his head.
You forget.
Well, would that make them ground beef once they hit?
But Badger, Badger, I think you can do the math on that. At what velocity would they be reaching? What velocity would they be reaching falling 40
How
feet
high up
onto
are
a
they?
dragon? Huh?
How high up are they?
40 feet?
They wouldn't quite hit terminal velocity. We did this math. Ask me why. I played with physics people, and we tried to determine if my half-orc barbarian while ranging would survive any fall, because, you know, you hit terminal velocity, which means damage maxes out at that point. Like, it doesn't keep getting higher. It's
Yeah.
terminal velocity. And yes, I could. If I was raging, I could have lived through anything.
Yeah, he's the god. So yeah, I basically want to go ahead and just summon cows. 16 cows in a line, one after another, dropping on this dragon's head.
All because of the stupid TikTok.
They're all going to
Oh
be
my God.
milkshakes by the end of it.
Oh, there's gonna be a splash. Y'all, whoever's close to truth is gonna be in a splash zone.
First few rows are a splash zone.
Oh, Badger's trying to do the math on this one.
In the chat, terminal velocity by whose standpoint? Could be terminal to the cows or the dragon. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be terminal to the fucking cows. They have how many hit points?
Hmm.
Oh no! I
And this
checked
is,
them. They
and you're
already
using,
support
and you're using conjure animals, right?
at 6 levels. So that's double. So that means I can summon 16 of them because they're a quarter. They are a quarter CR.
Timmy, I got an important question. Is the writer on Chuth right now or no?
Oh no!
Or is it just Chuth?
Please tell me the rider's on there. I want to smack this motherfucker. All he hears is just and it's like prepare to feel my pain.
The fuck?
No, yeah. No, that's what I'm gonna do. I hold up my hands. I just look at you. I hold my hands like,
How
Prepare-
badly do I want to burst your bubble right about now?
God damn it.
Oh,
So
It-
you conjure animals,
Yes.
and you summon 16 cows.
cows.
Yes.
But here's the thing you got to remember. Okay, fine. Well, I'll explain the spell and then I'll explain what happens.
Oh no.
So you summon these cows that seem to fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
And they kind of just go splot, 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 blot anywhere. They hit Alyssa. Alyssa just kind of like pushes it off. They hit Cecile. They don't feel like weighted cows. Because this isn't such a high level spells where you're materializing actual animals. As it says in Conjure Animals, you are summoning fey spirits in the form of an animal.
Ah.
It'd be different if you had telekinesis
gonna
and you're
hurt.
yeeting
It's
a
still
fucking
gonna
animal.
hurt the dragon. It's just not as much as you think.
These spirits take form and do, you know, they have the spell gives them the ability to do stuff. But an effect of what a fey spirit is,
They don't weigh a lot.
I would really rule that they're more or less weightless, give or take.
I mean, the cows are floating in air.
The cows are still
Yeah,
going to fall. The cows are still going to do a little bit of damage, but not at the maximum velocity. I have just, you know, it'd be different if you strapped an actual cow to a trebuchet and went yoink. Then you would get the full blastered into
New
it.
plan: have Cece make a trebuchet. Timbers turns into
Because
a cow.
because back when you told me about this particular plan, I went through deep into the DM lore
God damn.
to nitpick this idea a little bit harder, and was like, you aren't summoning the animal flesh and bone. You are summoning a fey spirit in the form of an animal, and the spell gives it the ability to attack. Which is
Don't get me
why
wrong,
when they are
Cecile is
killed,
standing
they
here.
don't plop over, die in a bleeding, heaping mess of flesh. They poof. They go back to the Fey realm.
Don't get me
Aw,
wrong.
no
Cecile's
ground beef?
standing there holding a sword and just being like, "What the fuck?"
So at the moment, it is raining cows, but they do not deal, at least to your party, a whole lot of damage.
Oh,
So
God.
16, how high up did you get these suckers?
40 feet.
40
That's,
feet.
that's still
16
That's
cows, 40
that's
feet.
so.
that's 1d6 per 10 feet.
46.
So that's
Alright.
4d6 per cow.
damage. 46 per cow. I mean,
4d6 per cow times 16 cows.
oh my god.
46 times 16.
hmm
So 4 times 16 is 64. This, you are essentially doing 64 d6 damage.
Yep. Still, like, you're just not getting the weight of the cows coming into
Would
this
you like
calculation.
to type it in? And hit the send button?
Is that? But we're not all getting hit with all 16, right? So I assume like smaller people are taking like
All right, so
what,
how
a quarter
many
damage of that.
slash R 46
No, 64
64 okay, slash
d6.
R 64 D6. All right, here we go.
It's probably going to kill your computer.
Jesus Christ, there it goes.
And then just dice
go.
everywhere.
Uh,
Oh.
229.
How did the great heroes take out the dragon? Well,
Badger, does that count as a new
not
record?
true. No.
Is that a new record?
No, 'cause that's magic bullshit.
please, Badger, please say it. Please say it. Please say it.
God, no.
Come on, give it to me.
All
give
right.
it to me.
So a portion of that damage hits the dragon. portion of that damage gets bounced around elsewhere as
Mhm.
I just imagine it was like one giant cow just fell on there and then just exploded to like 16 different cows.
no.
Like a cow.
Mm-mm.
That's not how cows work. Even fake cows.
Cow. Another cow.
I'm
I think that was the same cow.
Cow. Cow. Cow.
So now I
How
gotta
many
Cow, you
do.
okay?
So
How
now
much
I gotta
damage
do
did-
Oh, I'm
percentile.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm filling my mother in on this.
I'm surprised she's not in here listening.
I'm just living
She
watching
currently got a
Johnny's
fever of, like,
accompanying.
101.
Mind you, I might do this again, but I'm gonna at least try to get up close. So I can at least do 60 feet in the air next time.
So
Why
based,
do I
so
imagine these
so
fake cows
based
hitting the
of
ground to the
my.
sound of the Minecraft XP pickup tones?
Oh wait, I gotta calculate a little bit better because I gotta attribute
Johnny.
Nyla in this.
Oh god.
So Nyla ends up taking
We'll put Johnny
40
in the
bludgeoning damage. Alyssa takes 46 bludgeoning damage. Cecile at half, you take 20.
Okay.
And
And shoot.
the dragon gets walloped with the rest of it,
Sammy
which is
texted me.
still.
Yeah.
I texted her, wanted to give you an update. Chicken damaged the dragon we're fighting with cows. And yes, you read that correctly.
Cows.
She just replied, of course we're fighting dragons, and of course it's cows. Wait. Dragon? Chicken did what?
Come on, Badger, please. Like, please just. All right. So at least of course, you know me. I always got to deliver that catchphrase one. Now I got to deliver like at least a little snarky remark. I basically, as I'm basically saying that, I was like, "Feel my pain," and as I just dropped the cows on him.
There's
Did
even
you
a
say-
moment where
Did you
Chuth lifts
say
up his
feel my
head.
pain or
and
feel my
I'm-
pain?
Oh my god, no! Don't do it. Don't.
Also
no.
at the time being, because of how size the dragon is compared to the cow, Chuth probably gobbles up a couple of them as they're falling down in a straight line.
God damn! I knew I should have just gone with giant snapping turtles.
However,
I caught what I said. Cows
Hydroon,
dying.
Okay, I caught what you said too.
I let you have this one, but I'm going to make a hard ruling on face spirits and how much they weigh.
Oh come on!
Okay,
You got it once. Just be.
I know, but it's like,
30 feet.
ah, damn it.
Either that or you're going to walk up, do that to every fucking enemy and like one shot the big BB. No, weird,
Yeah.
no.
Part of me wants to pause so Sammy might be able to be here for the death of this dragon.
Well, things will happen. Hydroon, what are you going to do?
yeah. First, I am moving. Hold on, let me figure out how far 30 feet is in that direction. That'll put me
About here.
there. No, I'm not moving
Hold on.
directly towards it.
Oh,
Hold on, marking point on screen so I can switch to select. I am moving here.
Got some friends at Wednesday Archery who are
That
gonna
is
wanna
still
know
30
what
feet.
caused that damage.
that is still 30 feet. So away you go.
So, and if I am correct, yep, that puts him within range. Perfect. Witch bolt.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It's just-
Let's do 15. Let me roll that D4 from Bless. $16.
Not enough.
Fuck you, dice. Oh,
That.
that'll end my turn. Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to
Alrighty.
hit the damn motherfucker.
You move our direction?
Mhm.
Cece's
Oh.
yelling at.
But I also just there's a druid who just bludgeoned it with cows. And there's a giant lady who hurt it real bad. So, who knows what it's doing?
Cecile, does a 28 hit you?
Yeah. You know what? I think it does.
Oh, that's not going to be okay. So you resist everything, right?
I'm resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, poison, and cold.
So 17 piercing, 4 poison.
Is that already halved?
Yep.
17. You said 17 piercing and 4 poison.
Yep.
It bites me.
It bites you. And then
Ouch.
it goes in for a sweep.
At me again.
No, at Nyla and Alyssa. Both of them need to make a dex save.
Okay, also, I got another text from Sammy, and I know what I'm going to do because she yelled at me in all caps, and I'm.
It's not your turn. Make dex save.
I need you to make, yeah.
11 plus 9 is 20
20 for Alyssa.
for Alyssa.
And then you gotta do one for Nyla.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon is swishing its tail.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going to hit a 1. Stop doing
still-
that to me!
Might not be enough, my dear.
Oh,
All right. You both take 16 bludgeoning, which actually
Halved for
Alyssa's
Alyssa.
half is Alyssa. So
16
Alyssa,
bludgeoning?
yeah.
So 8.
So
8 damage to Alyssa. 16 to you.
8
Shit.
bludgeoning. Boom.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a close.
And both of you get knocked prone. And using one of its legendary lair actions, it disengages and retreats into the waterfall.
Disengages?
It disengages.
Little bitch.
Can't
It's just-
disengage
it's
from
just-
3 enemies, but it could disengage from the one that's not prone. And this is where we will stop for tonight, as your next adventure come next week is going into Choose Slayer.
Cecile is gonna shout after him in Draconic coward. Very loud.
You get a growl in response, but no actual words.
It's good. Focus on me. Get whiny.
So this is where we will pause for tonight, and we'll go next week, as the only way to go is into the lair. So we will see you guys next week, and we'll say goodbye to Kicking YouTube for now. Until then, adios and good night.
Attack!
Peace.
Bye.
No.